interviewed. I'll go and start the recording. Start off a little bit interesting here. Normally do a bit to do some prep work, think a little bit on an intro, whatnot. But it's a bit of an interesting challenge here for sure. Looking forward to it. I've interviewed 27 people so far.
Damn.
And then a decent few of those are like two-parters or like just in general fairly long. Like it will normally go somewhere from like a little over an hour to like up to 3 hours.
Oh my god.
The average is probably like 130 to 210 though.
Gotcha. I'm currently playing MVM, so this distracts me perfectly, so we're gaming.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I usually show my screen for a little bit, like show some browser tabs, like your Steam, your UGC, your RGL, and then I'll move on eventually.
My UGC? Yo, you gotta show my UGC.
Yeah, and then I usually move on to like gameplay or something at some point, but alright, yeah.
I got a lot of clips, so yeah, that'll be fun to show.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, though. Like, what do you do?
I'm a streamer. Try and make this my full-time gig. Want this to become my life. If it works, it works. So I think that the question came out of nowhere. What else? I play TF2. I play competitive TF2. I am a caster for some TF2 events such as Fortress Face-Offs and Mountain Man's arena tournaments. My streams are as casting platforms. And this Sunday, I'm actually casting a Fortress Face-Off event for a scout event, Sandman Scout only, 5v5 format. Very fun. Cannot wait to do that. I'm an MVM gambler. I play MVM religiously in TF2. I basically just do everything in TF2. Competitive, MVM, casual, pub stomping.
You are TF2?
I am TF2. Gaben would be proud.
Alright.
Everything in TF2. I also mean engineer.
Of course.
I had to flex that.
Right. So is streaming like something you sort of do like full time, or do you do like other sorts of like employment? Like, tell me a little bit about the lifestyle. Yeah.
Right now, I don't have a job because I'm just focused on the streaming only. And obviously, at some point, I need to get a job. Obviously, I get some money from this. Obviously, I won't say how much. That's rude. But it's a small income that helps me throughout my months, days, months, years. Not enough to well, obviously part-time would give me more money, but hey, if I make it big, it'll be a nice luxury. But usually what I typically do is I stay up all night and play with my games with my boys, vibing, cruising, grooving, all that stuff. And then at some point, I go to sleep, and then I wake up at 4 o'clock on the dot, and then I stream until like 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Because half of my audience is actually European. So once like 8 o'clock hits, like that's when the Europes dip, and I'm like, all right, I think I can end the stream for the day.
Right. Okay. So it seems like a lot of just like catering to the sort of core audience that you get. Yeah, just having that retention, having consistency for sure. Okay. So what led to you kind of having interest in streaming, right? Like, how did you start out, I guess? What led to that?
Right answer. Oh my god, or question. So to answer that perfectly, December, like around Christmas time of 2020, it was like late December, around right before Christmas, and my friend was streaming what is it called? Roblox. And beforehand, my goal was to become a YouTuber before I even knew Twitch was a thing. Like before I even knew live stream platforms was a thing when I was a kid, which was such a missed opportunity because my videos on YouTube were the equivalent of a live stream. And if I knew live streaming was a thing earlier, I would have definitely hopped on the bandwagon instantly. But my friend immediately streamed Roblox, Tower Defense Simulator, and then I was like, he's getting a couple audience or viewers, and I want to try it out as well because I love performing for people in school IRL, so I wanted to see what I would do online. So I went on Roblox, played a couple of games with them, and then I was like, screw it, let's do this. So December 26th of 2020, I did my first ever live stream, and it was great. I had 4 viewers at the highest, which is very tiny, but for your first stream ever, something to always remember. And the requirements to get affiliated is 50. You have 50 followers, 3 average viewers in a week, and stream like 20 hours or more. And obviously, it took 5 days, and I hit that because I would just stream nonstop, and people loved my Roblox content. But I wanted to immediately get off of Roblox and try other games, experiment. And I went to Finance at Freddy's immediately. Oh wait, what was the overall question again?
I was just wondering, sort of like, what led to you having interest in it starting out. I'd say that covers that.
I went to a different. Yeah, it does.
There's definitely some areas I could take that from, though. Yeah. So, started off building on Roblox, right?
Yes, for a whole 2 weeks. This is playing Tower Defense Simulator, a little zombie game where you just place your towers, kill zombies on a bridge, yada yada. Pretty simple. And I would play with viewers that were lonely, and they would join me, and they'd be like, "This guy's pretty cool. I'll give him a follow, and then I'll play Roblox with them. This is a win-win for me and win for the viewer. I play with the viewer, so they're not alone, and it would be win for me because I get a new follower and I grow my audience, and they stay and watch."
It's like a very important part about streaming. Then would you would say would be just like kind of interacting with your chat, like
Oh yeah,
maybe
that's the
a bit
number one thing
beyond
that all
just
small streamers need to do to grow their audience. If you don't interact with your chat, you're going to become boring, stale, and then people are be like, "This guy doesn't interact with his chat. I feel ignored. I feel neglected. What the hell? Terrible streamer." And then they don't, and they leave. They click them on the stream,
right.
and they just click off.
So that's kind of like why you might see content creators do stuff like Discord, it's kind of just like finding new ways to take that interactivity. Yeah.
That's what I do. I started this recently. Every Saturday, at 1 p.m., I actually host a little tournament. And I give away an item at the end of the tournament for an award for people coming in and actually tuning to the stream. It grows the audience because people want that item, and if they want that, and they sit there and wait for, because I'm gonna do it at the end of the stream, and if they leave the stream when I do the giveaway and their name gets chosen, they don't get the item. I'll respin it and give it to someone else that's in the stream, and so they actually have to tune into the stream. Kind of forces them in a way, and when they tune in, they'll either be like, "I just want that item, I just want that item," or they'll tune in and want that item, and then eventually they'll be like, "This guy's kind of funny. I like this guy's content. I like the way he acts. I like his presentation," and then the guy will follow and then tune to future streams and see what else I have planned for my future shenanigans. Yeah, it's pretty fun, and I have tournaments as well to run, as well.
All right. So I guess another thing I kind of want to inquire about is like just talking with you, off and on in DMs, inquiring about games. It seems like you put a large amount of focus on just like what sort of games you play. Yeah, like what the potential audience could be.
Yes, I do. In fact, the reason why I do that is because there's two types of streamers. You got the ones that are just streaming for fun. Like for example, playing. I can't think of a game. Playing Animal Crossing because they want to play it.
Right.
I would play Animal Crossing and stream it if I actually play the game. But let's say I actually did play the game religiously and streamed it. And I just stopped streaming. I would have no viewers, no audience. Because there's so many other big streamers that are in front of me. Because how Twitch sees it, I'm just the small dude. Because they have it set the most viewed streamer to smallest viewed streamer from top to bottom. So the like a famous reference or quote: "The rich get richer and the poor get poorer."
Right. Like
Because yeah.
Germa's
Because of
always
that.
going to be Germa, but then it's like
Exactly.
you look at the small guy there. It's like you really kind of have to play to like how kind of Twitch would promote you. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. And
Okay.
TF2 was one of those games. So was the Five Nights at Freddy's, which I'll get into later. But right now, I on average peak around 10 to 20 viewers, which I'm very grateful for. And that took not easy to grind. It's not if you want to become a big shot streamer, you gotta you gotta take a lot of time and effort in grinding and figure out the Twitch formula to do it. If you play like for example, if you're so small and you're just playing an FPS, let's say Rainbow Six Siege, you're not gonna grow your audience. But if you get enough viewers in, let's say, a game such as TF2, Roblox, Five Nights at Freddy's, and you combine all three of those games to your normal streaming schedule, and those loyal viewers tune in, and you get like 30 viewers average. If you saw over to Rainbow Six Siege, a bigger game with a way bigger audience, and you actually maintain those 30 viewers, or let's say 20, because 10 of them don't want to watch you play an FPS. If you're at 20 viewers, you'll get a little attention from Twitch, and if you're lucky, a viewer will check you out because you have a nice audience. They're like, "Oh, this guy's a nice audience. Let's see how he actually has that audience." And it'll either be you sucking at Siege or being very funny or very good. They'll be like, "Oh, this guy's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna check him out and actually watch his Siege gameplay." And then boom, you're growing your audience in a big league game, which is huge for your growth, content, money, and monetization. Cannot say that word sometimes.
Right. So it's like
It's all a system.
so there's some like really big milestones that you need to hit first before you can kind of just
Yep.
focus on what you'd want to be doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's basically how it works.
Right. Like it's like if you want to make it professional, it's like you got to put a little bit of work in. Like in a sense, it's like working a job that you don't necessarily want to work always, but then it's like the more you work it, the closer you can get to what you really want to do.
Exactly. That's the motive behind it. You understand this perfectly. Yeah. And that's why whenever you offer me to play games, which I would love to play with, but like they won't grow my audience at all. It just wouldn't grow. When it doesn't even have an audience to begin with, most of those games.
And then it's like
Exactly.
the majority of the time that you do spend playing is specifically like for the schedule, right? Like the rest of the time that you aren't playing, it's just like you're focusing on the rest of the aspects of your life. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Whenever I'm not streaming, I'm just playing night games with my boys for like a couple hours. That's my relaxation period
Right.
where
So
I did like, a couple hours. But yeah, I'm too. But yeah, but to make it big, gotta like grow your audience on like other platforms such as YouTube, TikTok, get an editor,
hmm,
Instagram, even Snapchat, even. Pretty of a weird one, but people do that.
all right.
Be
And
surprised, yeah.
is that something that kind of ends up like feeling constraining to you? Like, does that kind of mentally bother you at all? Just sort of feeling.
It doesn't bother me, but it gives me a lack of motivation, which is not a good thing when it comes to making it big. It hinders on my dream a little bit, but it is the best way to grow the audience. And I would have to hire somebody to edit some videos because I don't know anything about editing. But if someone does know how to edit videos, that like, or if the creator, content creator that's on Twitch knows how to actually like edit videos, then that's just a huge green light to grow your audience and like actually become a big shot streamer.
Hmm, right. So I guess like, what would your plans for expansion in like the near future be? Like,
Expansion.
yeah.
Well, right now, expansion, casting the TF2 events to get publicity and see people would see me like, Bill, this guy's casted these TF2 events. That's so cool. I like his voice and you like how his game style. And that would grow my audience. That's some publicity I'm trying to do. Also competitive TF2. I play advanced engineer in RGL. I can also grow my audience. Not effectively. That's a bit of like a yellow flag area because let's say RGL.GG, we both know who they are. Like the company or the organization that streams those invite matches. When they rate somebody at the end of the stream, that person that gets rated, they get like 80. They go from like 1 viewer to 80 to 100 viewers, which is freaking awesome, you know. But
Right.
like obviously those people are gonna leave because they don't care about that person. They just care about the RGL match, but they want to tune in and see how the guy's doing. They're not gonna like care about the person like in the long run. So it's just a short run or a day to like boost your audience significantly. So, but because comp players only want to see comp gameplay, not a casual guy just doing midnight shenanigans.
Right. Okay. And how does like I guess what's sort of the experience you've had with TF2 as a streaming game, right? Like from what I've seen, my impression is always that like people like Banny or Habib, like those few big names, kind of just soak up 90% of the viewers at any given
Oh yeah,
time.
that's why I try not to stream at night because they're night streamers. They're comp. So like TF2 has a fun Twitch schedule that I try to follow the best I can. Like right now, I should not be playing TF2 right now, but since my audience is consistently good, I'm still doing. Plus, I want to finish my MVM tour. Not playing right now. But usually around like 10:30 or like 10:30 to midnight. That's when like you do not stream TF2 when you're small.
Hmm,
Like the prime time to stream TF2 would be at like let's say like 12 to like 8, 12 noonish to like 8 unless you're a comp TF2 player, then stream whenever you want.
right.
Yeah, but simply like there's like 6 a.m. It's quite like I'll give you a quick little rundown of the schedule of what I've noticed of it at least.
Sure.
At 6 a.m. it's the Europe's waking up, or it's like noonish, or it's like midday. Europe's are playing their Highlander matches, sixes. No, being Europeans, vibing. Uh,
Disgusting.
Disgusting. British, being British people, and it's fun. They're the Europe side of TF2, 6 a.m. our time, 3 p.m. their time, basically. And with that being said, they and then at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, it gets a little later, and people start waking up. Americans wake up early. And around like 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock is when the MVM kiddies come out. The people doing the MVM missions usually, and like the community trade shenanigans, just vibing. You just want to like a lot of like collab streamers play together,
Hmm,
like couples. That's when the couples usually stream.
I see.
That's what I've seen at least. And then like noonish, that's when MVM really is at its peak. I would say it's just like it's just at its peak. MVM casual, just pubs and MVM are at its peak. And then 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, MVM pubs, trade servers, all that stuff. And it's pretty cool. They basically just play those games at those hours, and people will,
Right.
will click on you. Basically,
So there's like a unique ecosystem for TF2 kind
yeah,
of.
yeah, basically. And
And
if you're not playing that game at those hours, you're not going to grow your audience.
and would you say that sort of like ecosystem is that something that's common, or is it just sort of unique to TF2? Do like all the
I
modes and the
unique to
regions?
TF2. I said it's unique to TF2 because TF2 is such a unique game mode. Well,
Right.
like look at like other common games like such as like Call of Duty. Everybody only plays zombies in Call of Duty. And if you look at Siege, everybody's either playing casual or ranked in Siege. while every hour is something random in TF2. Like somebody's playing comp the next hour, somebody's playing MVM, and people are clicking on that because they want to see that. The next hour you have somebody playing a jump server and just doing jumps as soldier, which I was going to get into, but I don't need to.
We can talk more about like TF2 in specific later if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, usually the night streams, like when it's like nighttime though in TF2, that's when everybody's playing comp. Like, that's when comp is like being the king of TF2, taking over everything, I would say.
Right.
And if you're not playing comp, then you're not really getting noticed. But I think comp TF2 is like the worst Twitch not community, but the Twitch aspect, because you're not going to grow your audience from comp TF2 in
Right.
my opinion. Like Banning has it because he's been doing it for so long. He's the best player. People want to learn how to get better because of him. Like you can learn a lot from Banning because it's just the way he speaks, his manners. He's a proper authentic Twitch streamer because he knows how to be a proper Twitch streamer.
Right. And then it's also like you might not necessarily see as much audience engagement, but then also like if you're not at the top of the game, you know, and people are trying to watch competitive, like they're probably not gonna like naturally go to you unless you're their friends, right? Like they're gonna want to see like the best of the competitive, what's super entertaining for them. Yeah.
Like perfectly explained.
Right.
Like for example, I'll give you a perfect example of like let's say a streamer just like being interesting and uninteresting. So I remember do you remember Face It TF2 when Face It TF2 was a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So Face It TF2 sponsored a couple of streamers, and sadly I was too small at the time to be one of those lucky streamers. And now, yeah, sadly. And now I would have been partnered with them, sadly, but it's too late. And with that being said, they asked for a couple of streamers to have Face It drops, which give you Face It points, yada yada. And you just gotta watch the stream and all that stuff, and it'll grow their audience. And it actually made this guy gain like 3,000 followers in like a week because of the Face It points. And actually, now consistently has like 40 viewers because of it, and that's only 40 viewers. If I were him with those 40 viewers, I would try to expand my horizon, try other games to see where that would go. He's currently wasting his time just playing TF2, not maintaining enough money to secure himself a proper Twitch job. He's just sitting there. Because I won't lie, Twitch or TF2 is not an authentic game when it comes to streaming. Like you cannot make it big, but you can. It's a great game to start growing your audience and your loyalty for everybody. That I will say right now is 100% what I've discovered. So one day, if I ever do become big, I'm gonna stop playing TF2 and play like an FPS or that's not TF2. Like, it's way bigger on the Twitch horizon scale. Catch my drift.
Well, I guess like what are the best ways to like I guess like what really makes a TF2 stream unique? How can you kind of differentiate yourself besides just like being smart with your times?
Other than smart with your times, definitely be energetic, loud, passionate, have energy. Like for example, I'm not no shade to this guy, no shade to this person, but it was nighttime one time, and I was casting a TF2 event, and RGL was also live, and obviously I had people watching my cast, which was freaking awesome. I thought RGL would just reign supreme over me, but this guy was live playing casual, not comp, and RGL decided to raid the guy, and then Space Ghost Coffee, an invite Six's caster, was also live casting a different match. They both raided him. Kegaman had 190 viewers at the end of the stream, or at the end of both raids when the raids just begun. But because of Kegaman's personality of not being as eccentric, energetic, hyper, more laid back, bland, in the nicest way to say it, he ended up losing all those people and going to 22. And usually, when you get rated by RGL or someone, you have like 80 to 90 viewers. And then after like an hour, you have like 40 to 60 because they're like, this guy's cool. He's not bad at TF2. It's entertaining. But since Kegaman's personality is not like as energetic or hyper, he lost that audience significantly quicker than most would normally.
Really? I thought he was always like very like energetic, like when playing competitive as an example, I guess.
Oh, competitive, yeah, but he plays a lot more. He streams more casual than he does competitive. His stream is competitive much. Because I think he does stream it, but no, he's more laid back watching his streams.
Right. So it's like another big thing, right? Like there's kind of groups you could kind of classify people as like more like out laid back streams, more energetic streams, so on and so forth.
But most people want like the hyper energetic. I mean, they want the guy to be screaming, be like, "Oh my god, he's popping off!" Like something like that.
Then it's like, yeah, it doesn't lend it, like, being kind of reserved wouldn't necessarily lend itself the best to TF2, like, you'd be wanting to look more at, like, strategy games or stuff like that for that, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah, so just, like, keeping in mind the sort of synergy your personality has.
But
With
like
how you
I tend, but I tend to like fluctuate it. Like there's moments, very beginning of the stream, I'm very energetic, and I get more like laid back. But not like laid back. I get more. I'm still like energetic and hyper, but I'm not like screaming. I'm not like running around in my chair like doing stupid stuff. I'm just like doing stuff, talking to the chat, and just being like, a loud dude, but like not screaming. Because I personally think screaming is a weak way to grow your audience.
right.
It's good for the kids. The kids love that. But TF2 is not meant for all kids. Like Roblox, yeah, go for it. Scream all you want.
Yeah, so definitely just keep in mind like how your personality is interacting with like the game and the sort of audience it's going to attract. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
exactly.
sense. Okay, and like make sure people kind of know what they're getting in for, right? Like really strive for that sense of consistency with your audience.
Yeah,
Sense,
like
yeah, it's a pretty
it's
intuitive way.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay, it's definitely fair. Do you find that there's like much of a sense of community among like TF2 Twitch? Do you see like just like a lot of interaction between streamers? Do a lot of streamers play together? Anything like that?
I don't actually normally. For me, it's YouTube. Like a lot of the TF2 YouTubers do that stuff, like Uncle Dane, Lana, like who else? Who else? Who else? Donkey. I'm trying to think of any other TF2 YouTubers. Muslok when he was doing TF2, like they would play together. But a lot of TF2 streamers don't play together.
Hmm.
Like for some reason, which is a missed opportunity to grow each other's audience because they can use each other to give each other content and then rub off each other and be very fun. Like me and BBL, we had a content. We both streamed together and did some Man vs Machine together. It was nice. Like we were giving each other content, being funny to one another in each other's streams. You know, making each other's streams, funny, and that's like what people will like to see. Not just sit there and just look at a guy killing robots and just be
Right.
me the whole time.
Okay. So when are we going to see the Hard Hat Jones stream team 6Q be assembled?
The what?
Hat Jones stream team 6Q. We gonna
Oh,
see it.
6Q. Oh shit. Was streamers or just like me and like 5 other people? Because it already happened. If you're talking about like 5 other people,
No, no.
it
Get
already
the
happened today.
streamers. Get the streamers.
Oh, the streamers. I had 3 in a call earlier to Ed BBL and McClucker, but he didn't stream. What? That's actually I don't know. I see. I'm known in the community for being a caster, but I'm not known in the community for like as the streamer, Sally. So I don't really know a lot of people, honestly. Like
Hmm,
I only know BBL. Well, out of everybody, BBL is the one that would actually like associate with me.
right.
And
So,
like when it comes to other like big shot streamers, they would either just ignore me because they wouldn't play MVM, or it'd just be hard to talk to them because I don't know how to exactly approach them and be like because everybody is different when it comes to talking to new people.
right. Would you say that maybe that's like an aspect of that you're looking at partaking in more going forward, like in the future? Is that something you think you could build off
Oh,
of?
definitely. I can try
Hmm,
to. I would love to because having calls with
right.
other streamers can like make your chat be like, "Who the fuck's this dude? Oh, this guy's
Right.
freaking insane." This is very funny. And it can either be a hindrance and also a positive. Your streams will love the dude, but if as long as you can be counteractively funny with them, then your stream will love it and it'll actually grow your audience and their
Right.
audience at the same time.
Like again, and you want to keep in mind kind of like how the people interact. Pay attention to the
Yes.
social dynamics for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe just like from what it sounds like that sort of collaboration isn't something you get too often? Do you think maybe that's like something that sets the TF2 streaming community back in a sense?
It does. It does, hands down. It does, in fact.
Okay.
Because I don't do enough collabs with other streamers. Like BBL was my first TF2 streamer since, yeah, my first one ever, I think. And I've been streaming TF2 for around a year now, I would say.
Right.
Yeah, no, I would literally say for a year, and then the first one ever in a long time. God bless BBL for that. And it was nice. Like, I'd love to do more collabs with other streamers. They gotta talk to me. Gotta just, but they don't. They gotta like put effort, and I gotta put effort to talk to them as well and see how it actually goes.
Right. Yeah, you have to have engagement for sure.
hmm
Uh,
But there's a big actually there is an issue though.
okay.
There are a couple like the VTubers in TF2. Like they have a huge audience. I'll name a couple: Mocha, Udanir, the Engineer.tf guy, both engineers. Kowacha, I don't know Kowata, I would pronounce her name, it's very like they all have like a consistent audience of 30 or higher because they have a VTuber and also their
Ah,
person. I would say the personality is goated, but like the VTuber helps because people love
could
VTubers.
you explain that a bit to me? Actually, like, what's sort of the appeal of YouTubing? Like, what kind of gives the increased viewership?
It depends on how you VTuber it. Like some VTubers have their characters set like this and that because of like lore and people enjoy lore. Like for example, my streams have lore. Like for example, I call my viewers the Legans, the strongest Legans. Like it's literally yeah. It's it's clever. It's Legand Legans. Like you can't kill a Legan but or legend. I'm about to say. See, it's so in my head that I can't even say the actual word I'm trying to say. Like that's how
Yeah.
that's the influence that Twitch has put on my head. Like I have to stay to the lore's bit. If I don't, then it makes me inconsistent in the audience. Be like, well, the lore blows. The lore sucks. Like everything is a critique to every viewer. If the lore is spicy, they'll like it and they'll stay and click and stay in for
All right.
future streams.
So like, it just kind of makes it seem like there's more to it, kind of in a
Yeah,
sense. Like
but
it's
but some VTubers have like anime profile pictures and people and there's weebs. People like it's literally just people like weebs. And then I got people like this guy. Like one of the VTubers is literally an engineer from TF2. People are like, "Yo," and he has a pretty good engineer impression. So people are like, "Yo, this guy is impersonating the engineer." I think that's personally pretty cool. I'm gonna click this guy. But however, these four YouTubers that I've listed, Udanir and Coyote, they both rate each other back and back to grow each other's audience, which is very five head.
hmm,
It's like a circle jerk basically.
right. Like it's a sub
Consider it like that.
community in better
Yeah,
terms.
and Udanir raids Mocha, Mocha raids Udanir. They're growing each other's community, so everybody in that circle is winning,
Right.
while the little guys are getting smaller and smaller. While they keep growing their audience out. Like if I can get in that circle, which I kind of don't wanna, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of VTubers.
Sounds like a bit of drama, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah, in a way. I just don't
Alright.
like VTubers. I like I like I've always liked authentic. I cannot say the word.
Authenticity?
Yes, thank you. I
No,
always
I
like the
I totally
genuine.
get it.
Yeah.
It's just like
So like I won't diss you for being a VTuber personally. I will not diss you, but I will look at you in like secretly I will look at you in a negative light. I'll be like, bro, either have the face cam or no face cam. But that's just my opinion.
yeah, it's like a halfway thing, you know. It's like it's just like half authenticity, you know. It just creates a sense of kind of like fake interactivity, kind of like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
I
like
can
because
get
you're
it.
not really talking to somebody. It's like you're talking to like a anime person, a TF2 engineer. Like it's cool. I won't lie, it's cool. But in my eyes, I just think it's cringe.
Right. It's just like it could be a bit meta, you know. It could be the meta play
Yeah.
of TF2 considering
No,
how niche it is.
it is the meta. Like they're literally following the meta, which is cool. But in my eyes, obviously following the meta, grow your audience, yada yada, become big shot. Yes, cool.
Right.
You're doing the Twitch job. You're doing what Twitch wants you to do. Grow your audience, get money for them, yada yada. In my eyes, yeah, but like I want, like in my eyes, I want to do it my own way. I want to become a big shot with a face cam, wear the Undertale Frisk shirt, have my astromech on camera, look adorable or whatever, and just be a total badass and just show my face and show my genuine reaction because I got some pretty funny faces, especially in comp TF2.
Hmm. So what do you see like having a face cam, like just having those expressions also adds a lot to it? Like
Oh yeah, definitely.
okay.
Like having these expressions, people are like find the expressions funny. It'd be like, oh, this guy's actually pretty entertaining. This guy's got funny faces, but it's genuine like reaction. It's genuine, and that's what I want to give my audience. I want to give them a genuine reaction. While the VTubers, their faces are just rigged to match their face, and it's not actually their face, so it's not genuine. And then in my eyes, I'm just like, okay,
Hmm.
that's not. Sorry, I just
It's alright.
VTubers gets in my head sometimes.
Like I
Just
imagine,
big sigh.
especially when it's like just viewership is like such a big concern, and you're investing a lot of time and care into it. Like it's something that I could see being a bit bothersome.
Yeah, and you grow into it, and then you just got
Yeah.
these big shot VTubers just like taking advantage of each other and just rating each other to grow their audience out, not letting these viewers see other TF2 tubers or yeah, TF2 streamers.
Like it's kind of intruding in what was already like a bit of a niche ecosystem, right? It's just like
Yeah,
in that sense. Okay.
which is why I want to stop streaming TF2. However, I cannot because I'm very well known in the TF2 Twitch community now, which is nice. So I need to take advantage of that and grow it as much as I can until there's not much growing I can do anymore. Because like for example, Mocha, no disrespect. What am I gonna say? They get around like 40 to 50 to 60 viewers a stream, which is freaking poggers. Good for her. Obviously, she's almost affiliated or partnered on Twitch, which is a feat that many cannot achieve, and some will actually like give up and just never achieve that feat. Obviously, I'm different. I'm determined to get that feat and even
On the
more.
grind.
Yes, but what I've seen her she's got a lot of followers from doing what she does, but it would seem her audience isn't going up. Like it's like at a halt. She's at the point where she can do other games. Well, she actually did. She did an art stream recently, and she had less viewers than she normally does in TF2. But those 35 that stayed in her stream, it's good. It's good for her because like she can figure out how much loyalty she has, and she can expand that, take advantage of that, and see what she can stream with that, and then she actually go to a different game and actually start trying to get money from a different game, not just TF2.
Okay.
That's very five-head. Same with Engineer. He plays. He's got like 100 viewers per stream. He's he's the dominant VTuber of the TF2 community. 100 viewers a stream, and he played Portal 2 the other day and had 60 to 70 viewers, which is actually really impressive. He was playing Red Dead 2, had 50 to 60 viewers, and like that just shows how like loyal his audience is to him,
Right.
which
Okay.
is awesome.
Wanna
Like
look-
he's got set up.
I want to see some other aspects of this, though. So, like, you say it's like a really easy way to grow and whatnot, right? But maybe it's like the streamers really just want to interact with their audience, but don't feel comfortable, using their own face. So maybe
That is a lot of it. I will not lie. That's a lot of reasons, which is respectable. I respect that. But I'm a more out there extrovert person. So
Right.
overall, my viewpoint has always been different.
So, how do you think like there could be more coexistence? Like, what would potential solutions be here, so as to like not potentially disrupt the streaming ecosystem?
But can you repeat that question in a dumbed down version for me? Sorry, I got confused.
Let me try and de-science it. Okay.
There you go. Hello, dumb. Obviously, streamers don't got the biggest brains.
Of course.
Yeah, that's why we stream, baby.
You're exposed live on stream and in recording. But anyways, so it sounds like it kind of like it makes the streaming like I'm trying to figure out a substitute for ecosystem. Like it makes the streaming community like a lot more kind of like hostile in a sense, right? Like it's a lot more like
it's all a competition, basically.
Right. But then it's like there is obviously going to be like some genuine, like well-intended reasonings for VTubing there. So it's like, what do you think potential methods to like solve that kind of issue are? Like,
there is none. I'm not gonna lie. There's really no issue or way to fix that because everybody is so focused on themselves and like, let's say I do a collab with another streamer. I don't see that guy as a future friend. I see that guy as a work associate, a work partner for the day. That's how heartless streaming actually is by default.
damn.
So like, there's no solution to fixing that. Everybody wants to make it big, and obviously collabing with somebody is cool. You can make like a couple funny moments, but it's all an act. It's all an act. I don't think BBL was acting with me today, but it's all an act. Like, loved BBL today, but like, if I use him as a collab, we're basically just using each other to grow each other. That's all it is. Just using. Use. It's never work. Just use. Like in the simplest way in my eyes. That's how I see it. I'm not wrong. Like this is very accurate. Like so many big shot streamers use each other to grow each other's audience, to milk each other's views, to milk each other's money because of it. And they're not actual friends. They're just both influencers, and they're taking advantage of. They both have an influenced audience, so they want to grow each other's influence by influencing each other.
Okay.
How it works.
So if I asked you for comment, you would say there can be no peace in our time.
No, well, in TF2,
only war. Yes.
Yeah, and in the stream war, yeah.
Damn.
Like, yeah, no, not even just TF2, other games as well.
Alright. And
everybody is stingy and selfish.
You don't think that's something that could like potentially change, or that there's really a way to get around?
The only way it can change is just like if you stream with your friends. That's kind of really it, in my opinion. Like,
Right.
Everybody's just out to grow your audience. Like those that want to stream for fun, yes. But since they don't grow their audience because they don't know how to, or they don't want to, they can't find other people that are streaming for fun to actually have a grown audience. So they'll never be able to just actually like be genuine friends, and miss opportunities because of it. Like if you look at the TF2 Twitch category right now, you will see a guy, me at some point. I'm pretty high up there, and then you'll see a bunch of viewers with one viewer, and that's them. We will always have one viewer on your streams. By the way, that will always be you. even if you're not watching yourself. And all those one people are want to make it big, but they're too busy complaining. Like there's like viewers. I've talked to streamers when I was super small, and they would complain, be like, they're like, "How you doing? How you growing your audience?" And then I'll be like, "You're not playing the right games." And then they'll be like, "Okay." Then like, can we play one of my games together? And then I would say no because we're not going. We're not, like I can't help you. I'm just there to give you funny moments for your viewers to find you entertaining. If that makes sense.
It does, yeah. It's a bit sad to hear, honestly.
Oh yeah, it is. But like that's the world of the influencer, baby.
Right?
But it's very rewarding once you can actually make it big, get a lot of money, yada yada, take advantage, represent. But you are an influencer. The fun, I will say this though, when you become an influencer, actually influence people, what you say can actually affect the whole future. And it's actually insane. Like for example, I made a remark about a group of creatures that without realizing that it was fucked up. And one of my viewers immediately attacked one of my viewers that believed in that group. And then one of my friends said that's your own doing, dummy, because they were influenced by what you said. And I was like, shit. And then, for example, my profanity right now, I would curse every once in a while because get mad, curse. People find it funny, and yeah, one of my viewers would just start cursing a lot out of the blue, and normally curse. And that would be my own doing. So, as a streamer, the influence power you have can be very scary. Will not lie.
Right. Okay. Sounds like a lot of stuff that you just like spend a lot of time thinking about, right? Definitely.
You have to. It's all ones and zeros, and you have to break, and you have to hit the 1 1 1s.
And conforming around all of that, like have to sort of rely on a schedule, like has that been kind of like detrimental to your own mental health at all, or is it just sort of
just my sleep schedule?
Okay.
Century Buster. Continue. Sorry, my bad.
I know it's. I was just gonna see if we could like take that topic any further, but it doesn't really sound like it. I know I'd assume a lot of people would kind of struggle with all that, but it sounds like you are pretty set.
I mean, I've been doing. I mean, would you like me to give you the whole timeline of what I've done in a year and a half?
Sure.
Okay, so obviously December 26th started my first Roblox stream, and December 31st, New Year's Eve, I got affiliated, got the requirements, which was very impressive. It doesn't usually take 5 days for a view streamer to get affiliated, so I already had a huge advantage over many viewers. And since I had such a loyal audience, I wanted to test what other games I could stream. And I went to, all my goal was to make sure I had more than 3 viewers. And now now I'm at the point where I make sure I'm above 10 viewers. Like as long as I'm above 10, my viewership goes up, and Twitch will send me to other viewers, recommend my channel to other viewers, and we're gaming on the sticks because of it. So with that being said, it's all such a fun process of ones and zeros. But so once January hit, my birth month, best month, honestly, January slaps, uh, and I started playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and I had like 8 viewers on my first ever FNAF stream and like normally I would have like 15 or like 10 to 12 viewers on the Roblox streams, but I was getting so bored of Roblox, I wanted to like expand and see what I can grow and stuff like that. So I had the opportunity to play Roblox with Five Nights at Freddy's with 8 viewers, play the game, and see when you play a game, you need to have a story. You need to have a lore. You need to have your own concept. So, for example, what I did was took advantage of this. Very Five Head indeed. Complete accident too. When I was playing Roblox, I used to play when I was playing Tower Defense Simulator. I used to name the tanks like in the game the Chonkers because they were big chonky boys and all that stuff. And we were making jokes about Freddy Fazbear, the famous bear that is the franchise of Five Nights at Freddy's. And then my friend's ex named him Freddy Fazbender, as in like an earthbender, because he in FNAF 1 he can like sneak into your office. In a lore perspective, he can bend the door and like sneak into your office while the door is closed. Not actually, but like in a weird perspective, you can think it like that. And people were like, "That's pretty fun. It's pretty clever." In that way. So I would name Freddy Fazbender. And then there's a clip called, if you want to pull up on my Twitch, it's one of my most viewed clips. It's me saying, it's clipped, Jesus. It's literally me screaming at Bonnie because he was in the back room with his eyes all black, and I named him Man Scream Giver after that because I was almost a man. I was almost 18, and he scared the fuck out of me. Literally genuine fear. Never had that much fear in a FNAF game ever. I thought it was really cool. I was like, damn, I actually got scared. That's awesome. And then Chica did not give her a name. Neither did Foxy because I couldn't think of anything clever until the second game came. Until I played the second game, and then I beat the game 100% completion. Did 420. Did all the hard stuff, and people were like, "This is so cool." And then I played the second game, had new nicknames, and the people were like, "This is so dope." Yada yada. This guy's really entertaining. Even I remember watching my old streams of my FNAF, and I was like, "Damn, I'm actually really entertaining." Like now, like looking at myself back then, I was like, damn, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Like I was hype as shit for it. And it was actually really cool. Like I gotta check out my old FNAF vids, guys. Quick little plug moment. I apologize, but
Oh, no, good.
it's like if you want to see like a young Swiggity pop off with terrible looking hair at the time, then that is your dude. Let me tell you, very fun. It made that shit so good. Was able to I just became very proficient, and then I beat all the FNAFs at 100% completion. But before I did that, when I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I did my first ever night stream because I didn't have a schedule at the time. I would just play FNAF whenever because it was COVID year, so I was able to just like play whenever. And I did my first ever night stream, and then I got raided by this dude, and that was my first ever raid ever. It was 24 viewers. I went from 8 to 32. The whole stream was at 30. I'd never had that number before. I was like, no way, this is actually insane. And then my beliefs of streaming for fun went to let's stream to become a big shot. Let's stream for the because I was streaming for fun, also become a big shot, but that really like made me want to like become big.
Right.
So then I got rated, got a bunch of followers that day, but I got 272 followers in those 2-day streams combined because I got rated back to back by big streamers, and that was the biggest growth I've ever had in 2-day span. Very impressive. Went from 160 viewers to 400, and I was like, no way, impossible.
Okay.
Challenge. It was really cool, and I would stream FNAF, and then eventually I got a bunch of money from this dude named Danort, and I was like, "Oh my god, I got money! Holy shit!" And he gave me excessively amounts of money, like amounts like that you could like get from like a paycheck. I work in like a Whole Foods place or whatever the hell, a grocery store. Like compared to now, it's like actually insane. I was flabbergasted that he actually like did that, and with him doing that, it kind of blinded me a little bit, but it didn't blind me yet. I'll get into that soon. I played Five Nights at Freddy's until I completed everything. I did not do 50-20 yet, which is the hardest thing you can do in Five Nights at Freddy's, which is literally 50 animatronics from all of the games set to the hardest difficulty, and it's just me surviving performance in 30 seconds against 50 animatronics. And you have to need a lot. That's very hard. A lot of muscle memory, because they all do it something new. Like all of them have cool concepts you have to counter with. And remembering 50 animatronics is not easy.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then eventually I would speedrun Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's what made me skyrocket as one of the biggest Five Nights at Freddy's streamers of the month. I was literally the sixth most ranked Five Nights at Freddy's streamer of the month in like a Twitch statistics category that I have access to. And it was actually insane. I was like, no shot. This is awesome. I showed my dad, my mom. They were so proud of me. I was like, yo, this is awesome. And I was still young, so I didn't need to get a job. I didn't worry about money. Give me a second. Hold up.
All right. I'm going to die from this lull in the action.
What interaction?
I'm going to die from the lull in interaction here.
Oh, nice. Do not die, I promise. You'll live. Don't worry, Swiggity's back.
Right,
anyway, as I was saying, wait, hold up. Sorry, listen. I'm giving away an Australian black box, and I just got 2 new followers, and I'm almost at 1,500 followers, so I had to like let them know what was up. All right.
Where's my Australian?
You'll get. You can join the giveaway if you want.
I'm good. I don't need it.
Understandable. No, but free entry too. Just a nice guy. But yeah, giveaways are a great way to grow your audience because people are like, "Yo, free items? I want free items." I mean, I already explained it earlier. But so back to the lore timeline or wherever the hell it's called.
Yeah, the lore timeline. FNAF speedrunning after that.
got some speed runs, and I actually got some first place records. You can check speedrun.com/swiggity about all my time trials. Sadly, they're no longer first place because people beat them because they were very much beatable. But at the time when I was, the first game was my favorite game of speedrun because it was simple, it was linear, it was easy, and it was my favorite game of speedrun because the formula was simple, but yeah, I made it so entertaining because it was so easy to make entertaining. I'd be like, oh my god, man scream goes to my left, guys. Freddy Fazbender's gonna come for me. He wants me, bro. He's gonna end the speed run. Oh no, what could happen? Yada yada, all that. Pretend to be scared.
There's
Yeah,
a reason
intense.
why like all the reaction YouTubers liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, very spooky. And I had a shot to get first place on 100% category, which is me beating all of the game 100% completion without fail. If I fail once, I just start the run. And people were spreading that around because people were going to Minecraft streamers channels and saying this guy's about to get first place in this FNAF category, and my normal 10 viewers went to 31 viewers, which is the highest I ever had in a FNAF stream if you exclude raids. From genuine authenticity, I was the number one. I was the biggest FNAF streamer of that day for a whole 4 hours. I will never forget that. Biggest highlight of my Twitch career. And I got like 120 viewers that day as well. And I beat the first place run by 4 seconds. And then I got $400 that day because one of the guys that rated from that night stream gave me $400. He said that's my award for being such a badass and actually achieving the impossible. It didn't take me that many days. It took me literally like 2 days to do. And then I had a new goal once I speedrun Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, and 3 because I tried doing 4 and I just didn't like it. I started getting bored of FNAF because it got repetitive. The formula, the pattern of doing it all, it just got boring. I wanted to do something else, which is my next lesson. As a streamer, always secure yourself as an authentic gamer. Always play different games. Never play the same games because eventually audience will get bored and you'll get bored, and then your audience will get bored that you're bored, and they'll see it, and then you'll lose your audience. But before I get into that, I dedicated 17 days or streams into playing Five Nights at Freddy's 50/20 or Ultimate Custom Night. That's what it's called. And I even have the highlighted VOD if you would like to show it at the end of the interview because I think it's one hell of a VOD to watch.
I'll include it in the description for sure.
Yeah, because it's like it's hard. The muscle math, like my reaction is good. I honestly, if you, I know you're going to put in the description, but I recommend showing the part when I beat it because my reaction was funny as shit. Like actually, like genuine humor.
Right now, I'm trying to like mentally preserve the ever-swelling list of questions that I have to eventually get around to.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I mean, hey, 3-hour interview. I'm down for 5. Let's make it 5, brother.
I bet.
Yeah. No, but,
I'll double my normal fees then, of course.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
$0.0 fee will be tripled.
Yeah. Oh, I get to give you 2 pennies now. Shit. All right. I got to speak a little faster then. No, but so the day before I beat 50/20, I had 14 viewers, which was like my average. Very, 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 very nice number, which is like what I make now, which is we'll get to this part soon of my mistake as a streamer that I completely forgot that I did not know was a thing. Yeah, I make mistakes. This was a mistake.
I don't believe you.
Nunny.
The perfect engineer.
Perfect engineer. Nah, this was before I streamed TF2. This was when I just started the same month. This was the same month I just started playing competitive TF2 again. So I was an amateur season 8 RGL. Yeah, damn, and now look at me playing with you in advance.
Yeah.
Oh,
again, we'll get more to TF2 later. Like, I have to kind of mentally group the questions from my own state of mind. Yeah. I don't keep these written.
I can't wait to get into TF2. But, yeah, so the next day I streamed Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night 50/20, and those 14 viewers that came stream by stream just didn't show up. I was like, what? Where's everybody at? It was 3 viewers. And then after like a whole hour grinding, sorry about that.
That's right.
And so on my day I beat 50/20, I had 3 viewers. My reaction was priceless, and like I was like, yeah, I won, did it! Oh my god! And then there was a point when I said, and nobody saw it. I said that it was such like disappointment in my voice, but I was still excited that I did it. But like I was so devastated that nobody saw it. Those 14 viewers were because the day before people were like, "You'll beat it, you'll beat it, you'll do it. We can't wait for you to beat it, Swiggity." That was such a hype morale for me. It made me feel so good and loved. And people would even say to me, "One day, Swicked, you're gonna make it big, and you're gonna forget about us," in a joking way. Still haven't forgot about those people, but um, where I'm going with this is when I beat it, I streamed. I did another FNAF stream the next day, and nobody showed up. And I was like, "What? What's happening?"
Baited.
Yeah, literally, they dono walled me. Like I was like, "What? What? Where's everybody at? Like, where did everybody go, guys? I'm still here." You know, it's actually pretty sad. Um, and that was the and we in that FNAF era, Roblox era, because I would play Roblox, and I had my own Minecraft SMP in that world game as well, or this thing as well. The SMP died out. Roblox, like I didn't want to stream Roblox. I just didn't like streaming it. So, and I would play Among Us when Among Us was getting slightly bigger, but it was too big.
No.
It was too big at the time. The stream, and that was my fault, right? That was one of my mistakes. I streamed a game that was too big for me to stream.
You sold out.
No, I didn't sell out. Well, you have to sell out if you want to make it big. If you're playing for fun, you don't sell out. If you want to, if you're selling out, you're playing, you're streaming to make it big. So, what I'm trying to say is, when those back-to-back streams were like duds, I was like, what? And on so I beat 5020 on March 7th. On March 8th, that's when the Gen 1 era of my Legan army. We call my viewers the Legans.
Right.
Yeah, because like it's like makes them feel love, like PewDiePie's Brofist army, which
Gotta
I'm
have
the
a sense of
staple of.
identity, for sure.
Yeah. Make them feel wanted, identity. Make them feel not just like regular viewer. Make them feel have a purpose. Which all of you in my chat have a purpose, by the way, guys. Don't forget that. And yeah, it actually is like sucks. Like the next day, I didn't know what to stream, so I did my first ever TF2 stream, and I had like 3 to 5 viewers, and my mental health was starting to dwindle because I was in a relationship that I wasn't happy with. I won't get into that, but
Yeah.
that was like so I started being less energetic and more like Sodom, more just like there. And even like my Gen 1 Legans that are in my stream now, they admit it when I was in the dark era, which will refer to from now on. The dark era, yeah, no, it's like by default actually the dark era, and we actually it's pretty sad. We like I was boring. I was a mess. I didn't know how to function. I was so focused on the money that this one guy sent me. I was so focused that FNAF would just keep my audience keep growing, and I would keep playing FNAF, and it wasn't working. And I was like, "What is happening? Where did they go?" I would speedrun the game, but I lost joy out of it. I just couldn't do it, and like I was like, "What?" It just made no sense to me. I became broken. I became a shell of man of who I was. I generally did not know how to like function. I was like, what? Like everything I worked for, all those 3 months, 4 months, just gone, and that shit hurt. I was like, fuck. And then I started streaming TF2, but nobody knew I was in the Twitch community. I just had like a couple viewers, and then eventually Crab Game came out. You might know what Crab Game is. It's like Squid
Yeah,
Game.
very familiar.
Yeah, Squid Game, but it's like you play it yourself in a derpy version called Crab Game. I would play that nonstop, and nobody cared for that game. That game blew ass, but I loved it, and I would stream it. And another mistake is everybody was playing. It was the meta. It was the meta game of the month. Everybody would play to grow their audience. All the big shots were growing their audience, while I was sitting there rotting in hell. I have like 3 viewers, losing all my money growth, my viewer growth, and all that, just losing everything. And then for the next 8 months, I would only grow 200 followers a month, or in those 8 months, which is severely slow. Like going from 800 viewers or followers in 4 months to 200 in 8 months really is a heartbreak when you were growing your audience so consistently well.
I'd
And
imagine.
yeah, it sucked. And I would just play Crab Game. I would try to play FNAF. Then I would play TF2. Thankfully, my TF2 my comp team was like Goat on the Sticks, like Rock Fortress 2. We'll never forget them. God bless them all. Very great team. I was the team leader of that team as engineer. Very good. I was one hell of an engineer. I would say, especially in IM. Oh my god, I'd love to talk about my comp career right now. But we'll do that later. We'll do that later.
Yeah,
if
later.
we have time. Yeah.
Oh no,
And
I have infinite time.
oh hell yeah, makes me happy. I love talking about myself. No, but I would dude, it's like all the memories are coming back. Oh no, no, but I would just stream TF2 nonstop and Sea of Thieves, like just games that like I was way too tiny to grow my audience from, and like I just couldn't figure out the formula. I wasn't a part of the TF2 Twitch group affiliation, so I couldn't grow my audience. Nobody cared about me, and it sucked. I was like, shit, nobody like wants to watch me anymore, and And then my girlfriend wanted me to stop streaming, wanted me to get a job, wanted me to just give up on my dream, become a big shot. I was like, no, I want to keep doing this. She wanted me to get a job, and I was just like, no, I gotta keep doing this. I don't care.
Oh
And
no.
eventually, I got a job, and then I stopped streaming, and then I took a whole, and then like my whole summer of 2021 was just wasted on me just playing a dead game, and then late into it, played TF2 and just crab game and Sea of Thieves every once in a while, which I love to stream again. And then eventually just kept streaming, and eventually I got burnt out. I just because my audience wasn't growing, like because I thrive off of social interaction. So whenever my chat's omega active, I'm like, yes, oh, I'm so into it. My chat's into it. I'm into it. Like my morale and mental health is based around the chat, basically. So my chat's active, or I'm talking to someone consistently. I'm gaming. I'm go down the sticks, basically. But with yeah, and then like that, but like nobody was chatting. Like I just had nobody at all. Now, which is the biggest blow to my heart. Everybody just left. Like they were like the big shot Swiggity streamer. Like everybody left. My Gen 1 mods, my Gen 1 audience, all gone. I remember their names so well, and I will never forget them. And I will always remember what they gave me as a starting point to my Twitch channel. Very sad, but hey, you get some scars and you repair them. And then I became ballsy around mid March of 2022. Of wait, today's 2020. It's 20. We're in 2022. I'm not sure.
August
Okay,
5th,
yeah,
2022.
yeah, 2022.
Do you need
yeah,
a medic?
We're good. Making sure it was the right year. Right, yeah, it was the right year. So March-ish, TF2 got an update, and it was an event for Fortress Face-Offs, and I played in one of them I did the Fat Scout event the couple months prior, and I got second place with my competitive TF2 team, which is awesome. But I remember watching it, and I was like, these casters blow. They're talking about RBs and like fast food. I'm talking about the game. Like they can't. Like, it was terrible. So I immediately messaged the guy that ran it, and I said I can do a way better job because I used to be, but like mental health died. I still had the passion to perform and like act goofy in front of people, even though I didn't have an audience to begin with. And the guy was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll give you a shot," because even he knew like they needed new people. And it was awesome. I was like, "Yes, let's go, gotta get to freaking do this." And then I got word that Eric, the last developer of TF2, was like broadcasting it when the time hit the certain hour, and then everybody was playing TF2 got notified that a whole TF2 event was happening. And then the stream started, and we weren't speaking yet, and then the numbers were rising to like 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 viewers. And I was like, holy shit. I get to present my voice in front of all these people, and it was great. I was myself. I felt like myself again. I felt happy. It was very nice. I felt like I was like actually back at the FNAF numbers again. It was lovely. Did my Spamton G Spamton voice,
Excellent.
and yes, I could have went harder, but I didn't want to, and it was awesome. Hold up. All right, I'm back.
Right.
And yeah, it was awesome. People loved it. People were like doing typing. I eventually made the chat say everybody say hyperlink blocked, a little spamton thing. Like the chat was like even like in on it now. I was like, this is awesome. I love this. And then I had a competitive, and this was season 11 of RGL at the time, and I was subbing for China National, but I wanted to play for a different team because I didn't want to sub. So I tried out for oh no, this was when I was still trying to run a team in season 11, and then I had a tryout with Mocha and Ida and all those people and all this cool stuff. It was really dope, and uh and then after the end of the stream, like I said to the very end, it was a Huntsman tournament, April 16th. Well, sorry, I just completely jumped the whole leap. I offered to cast April 16th. Up here, that was when the day was, and I cast for 9 hours. My voice went strong, had water on standby. And I still had to do a competitive TF2 tryout that same day, and it was awesome. And then at the end of and then it got baited, and then I got messaged by my co-caster Ace, who is a way bigger streamer than I am. He's pretty cool. He has 14,000 followers on Twitch, which is a number like he's not even partnered yet, so he's doing something wrong. He's not playing the right games that he should be playing. But I mean, like he played something that grows audience off of. He's gonna take advantage of it. And with that being said, like for example, he's got a big follower fan base, but he doesn't have viewers to make up for it because he plays the wrong games, but he still has viewers and money off of it. A good part-time job for him.
Hmm.
And yeah, like if you play the wrong games, you're not gonna grow your audience. And even if like you have such a big follower fan base, you gotta play the right games. And with that being said, ignore it. Off subject. Sorry. And going back to the cast, Ace asked me if I would like to get rated, and I haven't streamed in a month. I did my first ever hiatus. I had no motivation to stream anymore. I haven't streamed in like a month and a week. And then I was like, sure. And originally I was going to cast the event hang with my girlfriend after. And my girlfriend was an absolute Chad for this. She literally stayed over for the whole day just to do nothing. And I felt so bad for her. But she stayed because she knew how much I loved streaming. And I forgot how
Hmm.
much about it. Real one. She was a real one there. I will not lie. But that's besides the point. And I had the honor of getting rated. And I thought it was gonna be like 10 people. It was 60. And I was like, holy shit. I haven't been rated. I haven't been rated since the FNAF era. I haven't had that. I'd never had that big of an audience before, except for one time I got rated on Minecraft stream. And immediately went away because my dad actually unplugged the computer, kind of trying to set up my lighting to have better face cam quality, and I was so mad. I lost all those lost all those viewers. So mad. Anyway, but like, yeah, a lot of unfortunate events. But I was like, holy shit! And it was like 9 o'clock. And I streamed till like 1 a.m. because I wanted to take advantage of this as hard as I can, and it worked because people knew me for the cast. They loved my energy, my voice, and the next stream I had 8 viewers, and I was like, because I got motivated to stream again. And April 17th, I streamed again, and I had new people in my chat saying, "Hi, we're from the cast. I'm very glad to actually watch you stream." And Fortune's Face House even added saying that I was live, and that grew my audience. And people were like, "Yo, this guy's live. Let's check him out. Let's check out the caster. He's pretty cool." And like I have people from that cast are still on my stream to this day. And some of them are actually in the stream right now saying hi to me right now, which is pretty funny. And which is just awesome. And that like grew my audience. That made me established in the TF2 Twitch community. That made me established in the casting community of TF2. I
Right.
got offered to do more gigs. I got offered to cast more things. I was just that good at the job. And it like changed me. I was like, holy shit. So the dark era went away. It abolished. And Generation 2 of my Twitch career began. We call it the Gen 2 era
Hmm.
of the Ligan era, which is fitting. And it's now my most successful era. And we're still growing our audience nicely. I finally figured out the formula. We had basically that dark era was basically just me going through learning about a bunch of my mistakes and how to fix them for future streams. And now I stream Team Fortress 2. I did stream Roblox. I did do a retire Roblox stream in honor of it being my first ever game I ever streamed. I did do a couple FNAF streams running it back, see how it would go. Obviously, did not go well, and I'm glad it did not go well. I played TF2, Among Us, Stars Battlefront 2, State of Decay 2, and a bunch of other games.
Hmm. Right.
And it's nice. And so April 16th to this day, we have grown our audience consistently. We rack around 10 to 15, 20 viewers. And when we cast events, we go to 30 if we're lucky. And this Sunday, I'm going to be casting another TF2 event, Fortress Face-Offs. It is a 5v5 Sandman Scout tournament to the death. And the same format's going to happen. They're going to cast it. I'm going to get rated at the end of the stream, and we're going to be beautiful. I thought it was today, by the way. That's why I plan to do an all-nighter. So if you didn't know, I was doing a 24-hour stream today.
Yeah, I
A
saw.
big schedule for the cast. Yeah, we're currently on hour 8.5. And we're 16 more hours. We're going good. Not tired yet. It's very nice.
Hmm.
Back does hurt though, which
It's kind of
sucks.
funny to have an interview included in like a 24-hour stream. I feel like it's
Yeah,
kind
man.
of unique.
It is exactly. I love the unique. That's why I love just the uniqueness. I did
For
my
sure.
first ever collab in a long time, or I think ever. And I have an interview with you right now. The authenticity, just the uniqueness is all I love, bro. It's what makes me want to stream. Just being a unique creator. God damn it, I got backstabbed. Anyway, I dare moment. And anyway, um, she's one hell of a spy, by the way. Irrelevant though. Back to the Lord timeline, and now I have a bunch of like custom made songs. I make songs for my Legans, and because I don't just leave them empty handed. They just join the stream. I don't just stream TF2. Like I play Among Us with them. I play Jackbox with them because they deserve it. I play Minecraft. I have an SMP with them. So if no one knows, SMP stands for Survival Multiplayer SMP. Whatever the P stands for, it means something. Survival Multiplayer Play-ish thing. Play, I don't know. It's basically just you play Minecraft with me. That's basically it. And we have a bunch of events in that as well. And I want to give to my community and just play games with them, make them realize how awesome they are by making them, feel wanted, feel loved, feel just awesome. It's actually like belonging and part of the Swiggity community, and it's just awesome. I want them to to feel that, and when they do, and they compliment me, I'm like, yes, they feel loved. They're not alone in the dark. But for a while we had like a concept that I was the dark era. I was in the dark. I was too blinded by the light. Um, I was too blinded by becoming a big shot, and now like I'm in the light again, and I actually can like see myself like properly going to the light to become the proper big shot that we want to become. If that makes sense. Well, it's lore. It's lore-ish, if that makes sense to you.
It does,
But
yeah.
it makes it interesting. But a lot of my songs, I have 3 songs. I have an anthem, a song I sing at the beginning of all my streams most of the time. The Big Swig, which is the Dark Era's tribute song to the 20 Legans that decided to stay after the Dark Era ended, which says a lot. Dark Era was my longest era, by the way. And then Gen 2, which is about to pass the Gen 1 era, which is my most successful, thriving era, the happiest era, you could say, because I'm able to play other games and like actually maintain my audience viewer base.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does that wrap up your seminar in lore for the time being?
To make you feel better, yes.
Oh no!
I'm freeing you. I'm freeing you.
Carry on if you want to.
Oh, I don't think there is anything. Yeah, there's 3 songs, and then the strongest Legans, which I made recently. I would love to sing it to you if you like, if like a little singing intermission.
Sure.
Not now though. But I'd love to sing it to you near the end. But it's actually like really cool. It goes hard, but that's a true tribute to them. Like that song, and there's so many references to like my Twitch stuff, like my toys. Oh, also, has your birthday passed recently?
It was on July the 5th, so like relatively, but not
Okay.
that anymore.
May I play you Happy Birthday, non-copyrightable Happy Birthday for you?
Sure. Give me an
Alright, go to
NFT.
Gotcha. Wait, does that mean now or? Never heard that concept before.
Now.
Okay, you're a unique man, Bliztank. And this goes to anybody that's watching this at their birthday has passed recently or today, by the way. There you go. Hopefully that was heard loud and clear on the stream.
There was a tiny bit of cutting off on my end,
Yeah,
but it was hearable for the most
stuck.
part.
Good. My finger got stuck for a sec. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you as well. You know your birthday passed a long time ago. But yeah, so now I can actually start asking questions again.
Yeah. So from the sounds of it, yeah, it's something that's really defined yourself as a person and allowed you to grow, but has it kind of like negatively impacted your inability to interact with other people at all? Like I recall you earlier bringing up how it's like you would treat collaborations sort of as workplace associates rather than friends, right?
Yes.
Has it like damaged your ability to kind of connect with people online in a sense?
I think so, honestly. I want to say yes in that, but I generally don't know because I haven't seen any downsides of my social skills yet. But I do want to say that, yeah, in a way, yeah, I think it definitely has, which is unfortunate. But I mean, I had my first collab with BBO today. I would like to do another one with him. He's a chill dude, but I only for now see him as a business association.
I see.
He could become a friend one day. Oh yeah, I also tried getting. He will try out for China National, by the way.
Nice.
I did in fact get him, so you better get him in that formula because I want him to have a good tryout.
The equation.
Yes, I want him to get in the Bliztank equation.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate that streaming makes you kind of heartless. So that makes sense. But hey, the long-term reward's worth. You get money, you get fame, you get attention, you get growth. You become a big shot. Because I've always wanted to perform for people as my like dream growing up, or cast like NFL matches in like the NFL. Obviously, you need to know a lot of people for the NFL casting to cast those matches.
NFL casts?
NFL, no, like National
Oh,
Football League,
NFL.
like the
NFL.
football.
I thought you said NFO, isn't like the TF2 server provider.
No, fuck NFL. I do not like NFL. My least favorite server provider. Do not
Fair
like
enough.
NFL. Dude, dude, so many bad experiences on
But
NFL.
yeah, it makes sense. Like it's a bit of a give and take relationship. Like it's not entirely bad, but it's also not like 100% good. Like there is some downside to it, from what it seems
Yeah,
like. Okay.
severely, yes.
Makes sense. Yeah. Um, was the sort of like mental commitment something you think that you were kind of prepared for looking back at it, or is it something that you think like caught you and a lot of streamers off guard the first time it kind of rears its head?
Oh, it definitely caught me off guard. Like when I just started, there was no stress, and then when they all the viewers left, I was like, "What?" And then my girlfriend was like, "You gotta be logical. You're not making it big. Gotta give it up." And I just that hurt, man. I just didn't want to do it. And then eventually, long term, I did some mistakes, and I eventually lost her because of it. I've sacrificed my own relationship just to stream, which is hurtful, but she just didn't believe in me, which is understandable. My parents don't believe in me either because of the way I'm growing. But like I'm finally, well, at the time at least, but the way I'm growing now, it's unbelievably like insane. So I mean, like anything's possible. So, but it definitely did hurt. Lost lost friends, lost family. Nah, I didn't lose family. Nobody died. If somebody died, then that would be concerning. But I will say this: it's been one hell of an adventure, a rocky roller coaster of ups and downs, turns and twists and pulls, and I'm grateful for it. Like would I say, would I take it all back? No,
Uh,
maybe the dark era. I'll take back the dark era, but I would transfer that into actually wishing I streamed the right games. I generally just don't know what happened to my audience when I was streaming FNAF, and I still don't to this day. Some of them did come back though. I will say that, and they told me the reason why they left. But yeah, it does still hurt every once in a while. Like looking at my old, because I do have a Discord of like all my like stuff, like of my community and stuff like that. And like scrolling up at the very earliest messages, it's just the Gen 1 Legans just talking, and it hurts to look at because like I remember almost all of them and like what they did and made me like feel the emotion of just genuine joy of being a streamer. So that does hurt.
right.
Edginess aside though, yeah, did streaming make me become a little edgy? Yes, we'll definitely say that. Answer my own question to that one.
Pass it to yourself.
Yep.
Alright, that's fair. Uh, something I did actually want to inquire along. I recall you touching on COVID for a bit, and I kind
COVID?
of, yeah, like
Okay.
quarantine times. Like I do kind
Yeah.
of want to add a tiny bit of like context to this. Like, so for like a lot of people, COVID, right? It's
Yeah.
like game, like for a decent few people who didn't like focus on gaming as their career. One, like games would be their escape from reality. Yeah, it's like it's just their
That's on
time.
Twitch right there as well. And a perspective for some people, Twitch was their way of escaping
Uh,
during COVID. So at the time, Twitch got really big during COVID.
Uh, I wasn't finished though.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
So I guess what I wanted to ask is like, so for the normal person, it's like having all the access and time to games, like I guess like I'd be using myself as an example as well. Like it wasn't necessarily the best thing, but then for like streamers, like people who already focus on gaming as a career, like it's like the perfect opportunity and time for you, right? Like
It was literally perfect. Yep.
right, and it's like not something that really mentally impacted you that much because of it already being kind of your career.
Yeah, and then eventually I got my first girlfriend when COVID truly got super bad. So that was also a mental booster right
Hmm,
there. So I
right,
had a new girlfriend. My friends were still in touch. My friends were good from COVID. Everything was very good.
right, and
And
like,
yeah.
would you say it was kind of like a mental booster in a way, like just being able to invest that much more time to the career, like having access to streaming at that time?
Say that again?
What do you say that like being able to stream and invest all that time into like something that was like is your career, like was that something that you think was a bit of a mental booster for you like around the time COVID hit? Like is it something that kept your spirits afloat more than you would think for like the
Oh
normal
yeah.
person?
Yeah, because I wanted the stream to distract myself. Because COVID didn't really affect me. Oh, at the very beginning, it did. Like when because my parents were like, you gotta stay inside. You can't." I was like, bruh, literally, like nobody is infected yet. We're fine. But obviously, that hurt. So I game with the boys a lot, and then eventually want the stream to like hide. Like no, not hide, but I want the stream to just like kind of like I just want to stream and like, that great. Honestly, you just made me think of another reason why I stream. Another reason why I want to stream is because I want to help other people feel happy and joyous and like actually like forget about COVID. And maybe
Right.
my content will make them like happy and excited to watch me play and just sit there and be like, Swiggity's so cool. Look at him shoot those engineer bots. This makes me so happy that my life is no longer in pain because of him. Like I'm being serious. Like I know I'm joking, but like some people are actually like that. The example is just funny.
Oh yeah, for sure,
And
for
I
sure.
find it pretty cool. Give me a second.
All right.
I just finished my MVM tour. Anyway, continue. Let's see if I get in Australia.
All right. It's definitely interesting to hear about. This is a question I actually meant to ask earlier. I don't believe I mentioned this, but I might have forgotten about it after just like hearing the whole lore thing. But I don't believe I've asked it though, so I'll go and ask it again if I have.
Okay.
Um, do you have any pure like gameplay tips for streaming, like for TF2 as an example? Like, are there any particular things that you could sort of do to really like differentiate yourself and boost your viewership, or is it really just like pretty much all personality and mental?
That's a good question. It's both really. So I do multiple events when I'm streaming. So like some days you'll find me casting an event, and that'll grow my audience. Be like from like the normal 15 to 20 to like 30, or maybe even 40 if I'm lucky, because they want to watch me. They want to sit there and watch this guy pop off as they want to watch, sit there and pop off and be like, yo, this guy Hard Hat Jones, he's casting this event, he's playing that's so cool, and now he's gonna play MVM, that's also so cool. And like that can grow my audience if I'm lucky, but I don't think it can actually. I don't think it,
Hmm.
but like in a perspective it can, but in my perspective I don't think it can,
So it's more
because
about
of because of how little small the TF2 community is. And Twitch, like it's big. It's up there. It's like a perfect amount to stream this game and grow your audience and stuff like that, which is freaking awesome. But from a certain point of view, at some point you just gotta stop and just go to a different game,
right.
which is heartbreaking. But I mean, at some point I will stop playing TF2. I will still stream my competitive matches, which I can't wait to do. But one day it's all just gonna stop, other than the competitive matches. I'm gonna play a different game, like an FPS, because TF2, like growing my audience, it's tricky in a way. I'm not a VTuber, so I can't rely on the VTuber trick to grow my audience. I'm not a PNG tuber, even though they don't really grow. They're not really successful to begin with.
What's a PNG tuber?
Oh, you don't know what a PNG tuber is? So a PNG tuber, look up Saber Spark. That's a perfect example of a PNG tuber, or LS Mark. They're literally just like guys that sit on the screen and they just do like a simple like animation. Like it's like some guy is speaking for them. And either the mouth will like open, the guy will like bounce every time he speaks, or like he'll do like an expression with like an art. He'll do like an expression. It's basically just like a 2D VTuber.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I just didn't know the term. Okay.
Yeah, but another way, PNG tuber.
What you're saying?
Any other questions? Keep it running. I'm feeling.
Yeah, I kind of want to move on to the TF2 specific ones. Then maybe we can have the audience just like ask them towards the
Yeah,
end.
sure. Yeah, sure.
So, when did you initially get into TF2? I know we've talked about TF2 for a bit, but I kind of just want to establish some of the baselines and work from there.
When I went into TF2,
yeah, like streaming, not.
Like, streaming.
Like not necessarily streaming, like just in the first place.
Yeah. So, when I grew up, when I was a wee lad, I used to be an Xbox boy, and growing up, because my dad was like, PS4 sucks. If I ever see you play PS4, you're not my son. And I was like, yeah, I can see. I remember touching a PS4 controller, and I was like, ugh. Maybe before my dad like said that to me. I was like, dude, the X Y square control is so confusing. Can it just be A B X? Can it just be A B X and Y? Like such a unique concept. It's so easy, and the color format it's just so simple. I hate the basic black. I don't like PS4. Anyway, enough about that though.
Fanboy.
But yeah, I used to. So I had this group of boys when like I was in fifth grade. So how was I was 11. I'm 18 now. 7 years ago, 2013, I had this Xbox group named the Texans. I'm from the east side of the U.S. They're all from Texas, and we were all playing Xbox games, like gaming and just being cool with the sticks, just being cool and all that crap. It's very nice, I will say. Just existing, playing with the boys. It was my first group of people to play outside of school because I didn't actually have friends. I was very well liked, very funny in school. Don't worry, don't worry. This will lead up to the TF2 at some point. But I had a what is it? I wish I didn't say anything. I wish I just kept talking. I
The curse.
Yeah, just having a stroke in my brain. There we go. I had to update my stream title. Anyway, as I was saying, I had the honor of being with them, playing Black Ops 3 Zombies with them, playing Star Wars Battlefront 1, having code names such as Rebel Vader, which is the lore of my astromech R5 Cutie, because I was Rebel Vader 5 when we were flying. The little X-wings, if anyone in your viewer audience knows what I'm talking about, which is pretty goated on the sticks, I will not lie. Just having fun, just doing or just doing those shenanigans. It was very fun. And eventually, the boys split because our Texan group got bigger, and and they became ghetto, and that wasn't my thing. Did not like it at all. It was a real shame, really, what happened to them. They just became ghetto, and in my eyes, I just didn't like it. I was just like, I'm better than this. I'm above this. And immediately, I went to PC, and then one of my good dear friends, T Rent, who is Dr. Pepper, who was my pyro for my competitive TF2 team. He stayed actually. He went to PC with me, and we would play games. We still play. I've been his friend for 9 years, and we play games to this day. Very good on the sticks. Love that guy to death. Very nice man. And then eventually, we were looking at PC games, and we didn't know how to install PC games until we realized we had to go to Steam. And with that being, and then we installed Steam, and then it recommended me to play TF2. Oh God, recommended me to play TF2. So I played TF2. It's pretty cool. I was like, yo, this game kind of freaking awesome, bro. So then I played TF2 in 2014, November 19th, 2014. Let me pull up the actual badge, make sure that's the correct date. Can't lie to you on this interview.
The bronze dueling badgers.
Yeah, it's still
mercenary
bronze,
badge.
Tyler. What
Yeah.
do you know when it becomes silver, or will it just stay bronze forever?
It'll stay bronze forever. It was based off of just like the proximity to the release date.
No, I thought it would become silver at some point.
Nah,
that breaks my heart.
It doesn't update. I've had mine since 2010.
No,
There
is
was
it silver
platinum,
or bronze?
Bronze. Although
nice.
I was a console 2007 player from the Orange Box, but
We were old school.
it was platinum. I think in the betas, probably gold around like I don't know. I don't really recall the specifics. I just know that platinum was pre-release. Bronze was like probably tweeted afterwards. I don't know the exact specifics, but look it up real quick.
I did lie to you. It was November 18th of 2014, 1:38 GMT, aka like 4 o'clock my time. Played around that time. And that time doesn't really matter. But yeah, I played around that time. It was fun. Go down the sticks, playing TF2. I didn't really like it much, I'm not gonna lie. I played it for a month, and then I immediately played other games such as Gary's Mod, GTA 5 Roleplay. That slapped. Oh my god, I love that to death. It was so fun. First 5 minutes, I went into a GTA 5 roleplay server. I immediately became a slave. Not even like being weird. I like that's what they did in the roleplay server. It was GTA 5 stuff. But anyway, very cool, very cool, very cool. And well, no, not that part, but it was cool playing the roleplay thing, and I was in genuine love with what I was doing.
Right, it's the mercenary badge, not the dueling badge.
Yeah, and we were gaming. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. And we were gaming, and then eventually, after 2014, I literally missed all the TF2 events. After literally, so November 18th, which is like literally a month before end of the line, I missed that event. Absolute molding. I would literally stop playing a week after it came out, and then I missed Gunmetal because I just wasn't playing at the time, which was also heartbreaking. Like a real L in the chat moment for that. Can I get an L in the chat, guys, for that? And yeah, it just sucked. And then I came back right before Meet Your Match came out. I was playing TF2 a lot. I was playing it religiously. I was playing PL Cactus Canyon payload under whatever the Cactus Canyon, the beta maps, which was such a cool concept that TF2 Valve made. And I was like, this is dope. And with that being said, Sorry, and yeah, Meteor Match came out, and I played TF2. That's what started me. And Meteor Match was what TF2 started trying to become competitive. It was when TF2 started going down a downward spiral. Did not know that at the time. I was just a kid. I was like what? I think I was 12. Yeah, I was 12, and it was awesome. I was like, "Yo, I'm gaming." Meteor Match, and I played Valve shit comp, the 6v6 competitive, which sucked ass. And then eventually, I wanted to play sixes competitively, and became a medic main, and I hated it. And then I was like, "What's this Highlander?" And then I went to UGC because I actually played sixes in RGL or in yeah, I played in RGL. And then I went to Highlander and UGC. Season 23 was my first ever debut season as a sub engineer. I played in two officials. I played in a Lakeside official, won that, and got rolled in a Steel official. I have a curse on Steel. I'm 2-7 on Steel.
Damn.
Yep. Hey, you were there for me. Made me go 2 though on that second dub. So that's got it.
All
And
right.
with that being said, I wasn't too bad. But I played UGC when it was still relevant. It was goaded, and then I stopped playing for 2 years, and then came back in 2020, and I wanted to play competitive TF2 again. I don't know. It just was like, yeah, I should play this again. I got inspired. I don't know what even inspired me. I just really wanted to play it, so I played it. I was good on the sticks. I was like, I'm actually learning a lot. Made a team, but so no. So I really wanted to play ETFTL because RGL was currently in its off season, and so was UGC or it was in its playoffs, not off season, and EFTO just had a season start, and I played my first ever Europe Div match, and it sucked. Like, I hated it because because it was just everybody was too new. Like I wanted because I was like at an amateur level of competitive experience. Everybody was just too new, and I generally hated it. I was like, bruh. My match actually got casted, which is pretty funny. Nothing was really talked about me, Sally. Didn't really do much. It was bad water.
And what did you play? Like, you said you played American Six's subbed engineer and Highlander. Was it like engineer from the start, sort of though, or like did you do other classes?
I did not play scout. I transferred to scout in sixes because the medic blew. I just did not play medic. I sucked. It's like DW type of medic right there. I will not lie. Like it's that kind of medic. And yeah, it blew. I did not like it at all. And trying to think. Yeah, and I was like, I want to make my own team. Fuck this. And then I messaged 3 of my boys, Bat Santa, my old medic, McClucker, who I talk to this day, and Dr. Pepper Tyrant to play Pyro, Sniper, and Medic. Or he played Soldier with the first season you see Bat Santa. And we made a team, rostered some people, tried out some people, and our team got 4th in UGC. But that UGC season was when UGC died. So I don't know, like it was season like 33. Did not know like that UGC was literally like an 8-team uh like invite to open ranking. Oh, it was very bad, will not lie.
But for Highlander, like you kind of just circled around. Like,
Yeah.
did you initially play engineer like from the start for Highlander? Or, like, did you go between other classes?
No, I've only played engineer. I did have an off season as pyro in season 11. I played IM for RGL, but no, I only full stuck
All right.
engineer when learning how to get good. So
And
yeah, and then in amateur, I got 3rd as engineer. Did very good. Got Ubered for the first time in amateur. My bronze match. That's my most viewed Twitch clip, by the way. My mic quality was so bad. I was literally on a toaster of a computer. It's actually insane. That was when I was still in the Gen 1 era, like right before it ended. It's very nice. And then I got 2nd place. I threw my grand final map picks.
damn,
Yeah, I didn't pick Pale Maps. I picked Cascade for some reason. My sniper said he was good on it, so I wanted to try. I took his word, but our flank was not good on it because our soldier literally went on vacation and our scout sucked. So, and then there was me, and obviously I support the flank. I don't carry the flank. Um, and yeah, with that being said, it was a bit of a yikes in the chat. And and then we got 4th in main, and our team disbanded because our team morale broke because everybody was just burnt out, just forgot to play. Our main calling didn't get better. It was still at an IM level, and we were still good enough because we had great DPM. But our heavy stopped carrying us because our heavy was our little carry. And then our demo started the carry help him less, and then he started carrying less because of that. Because other demos were so good at the time.
okay.
And then season 11 hit, subbed NG for China National, and then left off class Pyro and IM that season. Did very good. Won a lot of games for the team. Did very good, and then went to season 12 China National. Got 5th place out of 8 teams, and here we are now.
Alright, how about in casual? Like, what classes did you play? You said you got into medic on sixes. Did you start off as, like, playing
Yes,
medic
in
initially?
Valve,
In
yes, in
casual?
Valve shit comp. Yes, in Valve, no, not in casual. In Valve shit comp, I love the stress I got from playing medic. I thought it was very freaking fun. I was like, yo, this is so stressful. Oh my god, I'm freaking vibing, bro. And like I thought the stress in my brain was like lovely. I loved it. I was like, oh, it's so much serotonin in the brain when I had sweaty sixes matches in Valve shit comp, because I would be the healer, not the guy doing the damage, so I couldn't like help my teammates out. Plus, I wasn't gonna have to be a carry, which is pretty satisfying. Pretty satisfying not being able to carry, but now I'm able to just carry in pubs every once in a while. Also, I'm playing engineer, which is just fun to get my aim up. But yeah, originally I played medic in Valve shit comp, and then I was like, I'm gonna transfer over to do this in UGC or RGL, and I hated it.
Uh,
And that went scout.
how about, like, in casual, then? Or, like, community servers? Like, not Valve competitive?
I don't like community servers other than Uncletopia, but I don't play Uncletopia because I like the award benefit. Like, even
Right.
if you lose a match or win a match in a pub, I still get
But, like,
EXP.
what class did you normally try and play the game on back then? Like, has that always sort of been an engineer, or were there other classes?
No, it was multiple. I would like learn how to play Demo Man because I never played Demo. Demo Man's my least played class, by the way. I have only 30 hours in Demo Man. It says I have way more, but that's because I Demo Night. My Demo Night goes crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, now my least played class technically is Sniper. But yeah, but I would dedicate a lot of time on Spy and Scout and Pyro, not Pyro, Spy, Scout, and I would say Demo and sometimes Engineer and Casual.
Okay.
But with that being said, I would play them a lot. Eventually, I got bored of Spy because I was like, ugh, Spy is not fun. Every player goes through that Spy phase. Obviously, I had to go through mine, and I broke out of it. But I would be a religious Scout, and I thought I was a Scout main for a while, but I didn't like it. I thought Scout was cool, but I wasn't good at dodging stuff, and that's like the whole of Scout's kit.
Right, movement.
Yeah, so I was like, what if I play Medic? And I was like, I like healing people, but what if I play a class I can heal people and also do damage and also be useful? And then I was like, ding, ding, ding. I was like, wait. What if I play Engineer? I remember I looked at him. I was like, wait a minute. And it was also on Badwater, to which I'm on right now. I was like, wait a minute. What if I click this class? Ran Gunslinger. And that's when I started getting into. And then this was in 2017. And then I was like, whoa, this class is freaking goated. This pistol fun. The Wrangler, what's that? Oh my god, I can laser point people. Oh my god, my shotgun aim kind of bad, but every time I get a kill with the shotgun, it's satisfying. That little crunch noise you make every time, hubba bubba. And don't get me started. My first ever Australia aim was a wrench in Tour 11 of my MVM career in 2017 near my birthday. And I was like, yeah, I'm becoming an engineer, man. I used the wrench and I sold it because I was like, nah, I prefer the gunslinger. Then bought myself a vintage Pro Case gunslinger, gambled it away in a market gardener gamble, which is just you and a soldier in a 1v1 to market gardener each other first. Yeah, wasn't smart. But hey, we all waste our money in a way. You live and you learn.
Yeah, you gotta go for Spy Crab gambles, though.
Nope, heavy boxing all the way.
Spy Crab and bribe the judges, it's meta.
Bribe the judge when it's all up to chance.
Yeah.
Obviously, now you gotta bribe an admin to give you like a guaranteed crit punch every 2 punches.
So true.
In
Okay.
heavy boxing. Yep.
How is your understanding of like engineer sort of evolved as you went from like playing, like enjoying it casually to competitively, and then as you've moved up in the divisions? Like, walk me through a little bit of that.
It's actually insane. Good question. Because in AM, I actually hated using the Wrangler. I did not know how to use the Wrangler. So every map, I would just use the pistol. Well, on payload, I was the Wrangler. But on COF maps, I would never. I used to run leveled guns on offense payload. They were very good in their AM playoff match because they were not expecting the leveled guns. But in any other match in Scrim, they just blew. But I liked using leveled guns. I thought it was fun having a level 1 up on offense payload. And I would use minis on COF, but I never used the Wrangler. And then eventually got mentored by this guy named Mecha. I don't know his full name. He had a Bakugan profile picture. And he taught me how to use the Wrangler during my AM playoff season, which was great. Yeah, I was a menace on Nashville because of it, and taught me how to use the Wrangler, and taught me how to play my life a little bit, and realized that I can't just feed for dummy picks, which I still did. For medics, obviously, and I ran the Frontier Justice a lot more, learning how to use that in college. Every time my sentry would get a kill, and I learned about the bind where Eureka effect would use only 100. You can do the Eureka effect at Gunslinger glitch at spawn, and I was like, yo, I'm ascending. This was all in AM playoffs. Whenever playoffs would hit for me, that's when I would have a huge like milestone peak. Hold on, let me just beat the shit out of this engineer.
All right, yeah.
Actually, just dropped a medic. That's funny. Anyway, as I was saying, that's fun. Someone clip that, please. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying. Oh my god, this engineer's good. Sorry. I just got it.
Very distractible
These
man.
bad water pubs are going crazy, bro. I swear, it's actually scary. And as I was saying, what part was I saying? Oh yeah, and so amateur, I had the honor of getting third place. We lost to Bagels and Donuts, which started my long bullshit non-existent rivalry with I Dare and Mocha, who play against me as medic and spy for somebody Jelp, another advanced team, who we outranked. Fun fact, haha, losers. Nah, but yeah. So season 8 was my rivalry. That's when my rivalry began against them because they booted us to play the third place match, not a higher seeded match, which was unfortunate. I didn't really, but you know that made our team more powerful, and we got third. And then our season ended, and then I yeeted my mentor, and I got Snoozy June to mentor me, a Challenger engineer when Challenger was a thing first season, which is a lot too. And Susie June taught me a lot. She taught me how to properly run a mini build. Is this a spy? Run a mini build on payload map. She taught me how to play my life more. How to play with my sniper on Asheville a lot. The spy keeps killing my sniper, play around him. Spy check a lot. You're on the duty, make sure the spy doesn't get behind anybody. But yeah, I learned all my. I'm basically her Padawan. I learned all my Jedi mind tricks from Snoozy June. And if it wasn't for June, I would not be where I'm at today. Well, always thank her for that, because mentoring can go a long way, teach you a lot that you just never learned about. And that, yep, it's pretty goated. And with that being said, it was just awesome. We're about to get Chris Creek as engineer, so we go great. And then main hit. I was very scared for main. I did not know what to expect, because people tell me main's like it's main. It's where like everything truly begins. I am was just a joke. Plus Challenger was a thing, so Challenger ruined I am and all the other divs. But it was like it was where the fun begins, bro. Cheaters spawned, and I was like scared. I was like, oh god, what's gonna happen? And yeah, main was exciting. I was like, no way, I can't wait. But while I'm excited, everybody else wasn't. Everybody started getting burned out on my team. Like the morale broke. My demo man's main calling got shittier, and our heavy couldn't become the star idol. And he actually became a RGL guy that would detect if people were cheating, which I'm not gonna reveal because I don't want RGL to ban me. But I'll reveal that. But I won't reveal like his secrets. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. He didn't reveal any secrets. RGL, so don't ban me. Anyways, I was saying, it was cool. But and then he learned a bunch of stuff that ruined his morale and mental for TF2 comp, which then killed his joy. But he basically forced himself to play, which sucks. But I mean, everybody else, I was like, guys, we gotta win. Obviously, I was the team's morale. But when you're playing engineer in a combo of no mental, and you can't figure out the reason why because you're playing Engie, you're not a combo class to figure out their issues. You just don't know what to do. And especially our pyro was happy the whole time, and he was the only one that I did not that I knew in IRL and sniper and medic on the team. But our medic just thought everything was fine as well. I'll give you a second.
All right.
Oh damn, mine's got spooned. Anyway, and then main hit, and we were doing really good. We our wins weren't perfect. We did beat a bunch of shit teams that were like dickheads to us, which was very nice. We would like roll those teams. And then we had a lakeside official against Bagels and Donuts, and in IM we actually beat them on Switchwater, which was one of my biggest streams because it was 1-1, and I immediately went to the other teams that played for us, and they were like saying shit like how like hold up, they were saying like how like I am like they were because they were the best team. Bagels and Donuts was the best team. I Dare Mocha, all those people, like they would always win and kick our asses, which sucked. I'd be like, no, we can't lose. And then we actually won we cheated around and somehow beat them. And we're like, all right. And I made a bit of announcement in all the other discords, and they saw that. And I was like, yo. And I had like 20 viewers in the stream. And the stream disbanded after we beat them, which was awesome. And then they came back in main, and the admins cucked us, and it took us 2 hours to like get our match underway because we had a ringer situation for demo because our demo had to go like last second before the match started. Unfort, that was not his fault. It just happened. An event came up, and it ruined everything. And then we lost because we just had a PMNO 6 playing demo instead of Lieutenant Lemons.
The famous Lieutenant Lemon.
Yeah, dude, I gotta bring him back up. Why do you think I want him to play so badly? He had potential. Well, honestly, think about it now. His steel's cracked. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about him. Steel
Fair enough.
goat it. His payload game's good, but he can't main call. Only on steel though he could. But I will say this though, goat it. And then obviously we fought a bunch of shitter teams, and we eventually beat them, and then we got the playoffs as the 5th seed. We fought FaZe Clan, a shitter team, and they said they're going to roll us, and we ended up rolling them. And then we played against China National TF2, who beat us. There was a time when we were actually better. We were better than them for the longest time too. And when we were in AM and they were in IM, we were better than them. We would always beat them in our scrims. And then eventually, like that's just how bad our team morale went. We went from zero to hero, or hero to zero, because of the morale, and just nobody was able to play as good. Coordination fell apart, and our team just fell apart. And then you guys beat us, and then you guys clinched main and won main, which is awesome. Good for you guys.
Hmm.
And I don't think you were playing at the time.
I wasn't.
You were not. Yep. But yeah, that demo was insane. I don't know who he was, but season 10 demos actually is something to fear.
All right.
And then team disbanded, went to season 11, subbed for you guys, and then Rufon sucked ass, and I took a spot. Season 12. Thank God. Thank God. I would have hated to be a sub again. I meant to be on the battlefield, not watching the battlefield, unless I'm casting the match.
All right. And what was like the sort of biggest gameplay realization you had, like going from like, oh no, like amateur, intermediate to main? Like, what was the big realization in your eyes?
That we were meant for main because we got second place in IM. That was what I realized.
I mean, on your own gameplay, like as engineer.
I had to protect sniper a lot more. I had to play around my soldier a lot more. Actually, my soldier actually made me become a. If it wasn't for my soldier Bliztank, I would not have been been that good of an engineer to help play with you on the flank.
So it's like
Eddie, he and I am, while I am in main both seasons, because in AM he was doing his own thing. The infamous Eddie bombs were absolutely goated. He would just solo the flanks of the other teams. What the hell? And it was actually insane. And with that being said, he would just do his own thing, and then eventually need help in IM, and then he would ask for me and our scout to help him, and then he would tell me when he's going in. He would want me to play with him. He would need me to play with him. Ignore the combo. Yeah, it was a vibe.
Right. So it's like a lot of working, like learning how to work with your flank.
Yeah, basically, it was awesome, and I was like, "This is so cool." And then eventually, Eddie made me learn a new concept of the game, being a team player in the flank, because I did not know my defined role in AM. I knew sentries up, buildings up, or game. That's all I knew. And then in AM, that's when it hit. He was like, "Oh, he can actually teach me a lot."
Okay. Then
I thought it was really cool.
What were there any like big realizations you had, like going from main to advanced then?
I'm not gonna lie. Losing my team, I kind of forgot. My brain just broke. I realized I didn't need a mentor anymore, which was nice, because I learned all you can really learn. The only thing I gotta work on now is just playing my life. Playing my life a lot more is something else I gotta work on. Oh shit.
Alright.
What's happening? Sorry, I'm just currently killing a bunch of bots.
MVM.
Bots. No, I'm in casual.
Same thing.
There's
Same
like two
thing.
bots. Yeah, bad water go crazy. Anyway, yeah, I'm just. Oh, what the hell is this? This is cursed. And with that being said, we had the honor. Okay, I gotta kick that bot real quick.
So you were saying?
Sorry. And I had the honor of vibing, and with that I mean simply just. Why do you have 3 bots on our team? What the fuck? Sorry, it's just bots are just attacking our server.
You queued for the wrong mode.
Yeah, Sally. And what I learned from the transition from main to advance, it was something. I gotta say, I was excited. I wasn't ready. Let's just say that. I might have needed another season of main if I wanted to like perform as one of the best NGs, like as good as Lei. if that makes
Right?
sense.
So, like, what would make the difference there? Like, what marks the difference from just being able to play on Jin main to really, like, being able to thrive in
Like
advanced?
shine, because I thrived in a couple matches with you guys, but I definitely could have did better,
Right. It's like, what's
especially on Stu Week. Play my life more, play around
playing
my sniper
enough?
more,
Okay.
play around you more on Nashville. That was definitely one of the things I just forgot to do. And thankfully June gave me a one final demo review during this off season on every map. And now I was very good on Vigil. I will say this, my Vigil, what I'm ready for invite Vigil, bro.
Right. So, I guess it would be like up to like main is the point where you start like kind of learning like what you need to do more, and then it's like advanced is kind of refining that.
Yeah, basically. And now I need
Okay.
to refine playing my life more, protecting my sniper, and my favorite, playing ooh, that's so evil. And playing around my life, my flank, and my sniper.
All
I do
right.
that, I'll be getting and dealing with IDR spy, because fuck all the other spies. I'm very glad that my main advanced jump, their spies. I'm still very good at dealing with spies, but IDR spy I just cannot deal with, bro. So mad. Drove me
So,
crazy.
what were some like? Did you kind of learn anything from playing on teams that you could incorporate into streaming? If not, I do have a different sort of question along the same line I would like to provide.
What do you exactly mean, by the way?
Like, did playing on the team just really end up helping your streaming career that much anyway? Like, were there any things that like your teammates
During
sort of taught
playoff
you?
matches, yes, it helped my
All right.
streaming career. Well, I didn't have my career; it's helped me get consistent viewership during playoff matches. But see, that's the issue. They only care about the playoff matches. Once the playoffs end, and once our team loses, they're not gonna watch me. They're gonna be like, "Yo, Swiggity won aim. I want to check out see what he does in the future." That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Like Kegan Man has 3.6 thousand followers, and he gets like one. He gets way less viewers than I am, for the sole purpose. He's been doing this all longer than I have, and he just hasn't figured out the formula. And that being, he's just boring. He's not into it. He's just bland.
Right.
Not,
Okay.
not trying to kick, man. Just how he streams in my eyes. That's how I see it.
Uh, were there any sort of like things that your teammates taught you that you could kind of like use for streams or anything like that? Like
Oh,
anything useful?
for streaming, like entertaining.
Yeah.
For mentors, yes. They like give like TF2 players like tips and how to get better at a competitive engineer and like other classes. Like, for example, my medic would say, "I got to Uber." They got to Uber track, so they would Uber track, and I would learn about their infamous Uber tracking. And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I think that's cool." And they would Uber track, and I'd be like, "Whoa." That's so wacky. And then any other medic that would, and people would ask how to get better at medic, I would say that. And then anybody would ask how to get better at spy, I would say just calm a lot. And I would always tell engineers to run the Eureka effect when rolling out on defense. Same with the sentry, the teleporter entrance, the basic engineered payload defense rollout.
Right. Okay. Uh, that's definitely fair, yeah. So given that like streaming kind of like influences the way you interact with other people online, would you say that like having a team was a very nice thing for you on like a personal level though? Was it like did it just kind of give like a consistent means to interact with people without having streaming necessarily influence it?
Oh, it definitely did. Yep, that's second option right there. Perfect. Literally, I was like, "Yay, let's go!" I don't have to like have a personality or a fake personality. I don't have to like have a like because there's moments when I'm streaming and like I'm just not in the mood, but I have to stream and I have to like
Right.
fake a personality to like say entertaining. But right now I'm in that mood. I saw I'm like actually myself, which is nice. My back is not vibing with that though.
Damn.
And yeah, it's unfortunate. And with that being said, yeah, it was nice. I liked everybody a lot. It was nice. I only had one instance where I wanted to like kill all of you, and that was on Vigil.
Based.
Yep, and that was our troll official.
Right. So
It was mainly because of Queenie.
damn.
Goddamn Queenie, bro. No, it was like if you want to know, actually, is we ran crits the whole week and scrims, and then we just didn't run in our first half of our official. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Why do we
Right.
run crits then? Why?" I got really mad because I was like, we're not our strats are wait what the we don't have any strats prepped then.
Right. So I guess it's like you would just say it's like all about just finding people that you can kind of naturally be at home with, like kind of be comfortable with while you're playing, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense. I think that about runs through the brunt of the questions I would have in mind. Uh, actually, I do have one more. It seems like the sort of like the Jedi, like the Star Wars sort of Jedi thing, like that's an interest that you end up kind of like incorporating into your branding, right? Like you'll dress up in like the Jedi robes, have the props silhouette. Okay.
Yeah, I do it to I'm Jedi Knight Swiggity, the best Jedi Knight ever. No, but I'm Jedi Knight Swiggity. My mindset is to use the Force. It's a thing I learned from the Lagan arts, aka with the Disneyland, and bought a bunch of Star Wars shit. And I had the honor of meeting R5, creating R5 and meeting him, which is so freaking cool. And with that being said, I was like, "Yo, no way! I get to meet the R5 or build." And then I use him on stream, and then people like love him. They're like, "Yo, who's this cute motherfucker?" And he's on my stream right now, my face cam, and he's just awesome. And like, he helps grow my audience because people are like, "Yo, this Astromech's so cute," and he's also a fucking cutie, bro. Never ever tell me he's not a cutie. That's not to you. That's just to everyone in the chat.
Understandable.
Oh yeah, bro, I'm popping off the soda popper. Anyway,
You'll be popping.
As I was saying though, ooh, there we go. As I was saying, yeah, the Star Wars stuff helps grow the audience. I just like Star Wars.
Right, so it's all, like it's important to kind of like incorporate those passions, like to really kind of express yourself, though, to draw people in.
Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense.
And like the Star Wars fans go crazy.
Is it something that you feel like a particular like level of connection to? Is it something really important to you as well?
The droid, yes. The robe is comfortable. I like wearing it.
Not a true believer in the Jedi ideology.
Nah, sorry, not.
Damn.
The prequels ruined it for me.
The prequel? I'm done. I'm done with
no,
you.
no, no. It's not the movies. It's the Jedi. I'm going actual lore. It's like the actual the Star Wars, like the Council. Like they became corrupt because all they wanted to do was win the war. They no longer were peacekeepers. That's
how
they were.
The Clone Wars, though, did that revive your faith at all, or did that further sit in?
The show? No, it made the Jedi worse because they're supposed to be peacekeepers, but they're fighting in a war.
Of course, but if you look back in the past, you know, they used to be warriors all the time.
Oh no, they're fighting the Sith because the Sith were evil. They literally were the Separatists.
From my sounds of it, it's just like it's a bit of a skill issue on the Jedi's part, you know.
Yeah, basically, they blew. They don't know how to aim. Terrible DPM.
They have poor games since like they can't even check for spy properly.
Exactly.
Their pyros throwing.
I mean, Emperor Palpatine was literally in their midst. Best spy ever.
I don't know. It's just interesting to think about, right? Like, it's just like that sort of complacency is kind of what destroyed them. If you look at like the far past in the lore, you know, the golden days of the Republic, like there was a lot more conflict. Like the expectation was kind of for the Jedi's to kind of help serve as soldiers and whatnot.
Yeah, but that's not what they were supposed to be. They're supposed to be peacekeepers. And then Anakin Skywalker himself was raised to become a warrior, not the chosen one.
It's just like they weren't sure on what to commit to, you know, they didn't full commit to anything. They were like, we're peacekeepers, but we're doing war. The Jedi in the past, they knew what their purpose was. They were waging war against evil, man. They were like, America. No, I'm kidding.
America, fuck yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
But, I'm for sure, but I think the main issue there just comes down to that sort of complacency. Like, it's not so much that they stopped being peacekeepers, because in the past they weren't really peacekeepers necessarily to begin with, but then it's just like, they aren't even aware of the Sith there, so it's just really an awareness stiff, I think.
Yeah, no, because they got so blinded by their own rights, they just forgot.
Like, yeah, I don't think them not being peacekeepers anymore, though, was like the big deciding thing there. And maybe, though, if you want to talk about them not adapting to the times. That's definitely fair, though, a bit of a lore discussion for sure. I think I'm about ready to have you just, like, ask and answer things for yourself, or have your chat ask some things.
Hopefully, usually, another issue with TF2 is even if you have numbers in your chat, they're just lurking, aka they're in the stream, but they're not actually, like, either they're watching, but they don't feel like chatting, or they're just not there, but they have the stream up. Which is another great issue about TF2. With other games, you do anything like wacky, you get people trying to be like, whoa, nice headshot, nice kill. Like, for example, I've been popping off this pub and nobody said anything about it.
Right, because it's like the expectation, I guess, for TF2 is for it to be like super wacky. Like, let's say in something like CSGO, like, I guess maybe it's a lot more impressive because there's a lot more mechanical contesting, but then something like TF2, if you're good at sniper, chances are, like, the enemy team might not really have somebody who can contest you in the pub, so it's like, the expectation, just, the bar isn't very high for any individual play, just because how, like, the game is, on a casual level. I guess.
Yeah, basically.
That makes sense. Definitely.
Bit of a rip in the chat for that one, when I lie. Hold up. But I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it's what you do. Like I said, one day I'm gonna stop streaming TF2 and actually do something. I want to love for my lovely loyal 11 Legans in
Right.
the stream right now to be grateful and be here for the moments that matter. Because one day this is all gonna go away, and we're gonna be playing different games.
So you mentioned Siege maybe earlier, right?
Oh, I'm playing. I'm trying to play
Hmm.
Siege.
You got
I've
any
always
other
loved Siege
games
growing up.
that you'd like be potentially moving to as your main one?
Not as a main one, but CS:GO would be pretty fun to stream.
Okay.
Because I used to be the Zeus god on Dust 2, literally just doing Zeus shenanigans. That's all I want to do.
Zeus.
It's actually like insane.
It's like you can strike a bit of a niche there, right? Like really grind some content out for sure.
Yep. I can do that. People are like, yo, that's so fucking funny. And I'll be like, yeah, it fucking is. Fucking follow. And then they'll be like, yeah, we'll fucking
Right.
follow.
It's just like in TF2, the funny is just what everybody's going for, so nothing is that stand out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's pretty easy to do anything funny.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I sentry jump and kill somebody with my while sentry jumping. Nobody's gonna chat. Nobody's gonna react,
I see what you mean.
which sucks. Like, I want someone to be like, yo, that was a freaking nice. You like Swiggity, you destroyed the enemies on that that defend round, bro. You went 20-3, which I actually just did. I went 19-3 as scout, by the way. Nobody reacted to my awesome KD. I was running the soda popper the whole time.
Weapon, maybe I don't know, the Force of Nature. That'll be funny.
No, I hate the force of nature. Fucks my movement up because of the jump kick force. I think soda popper's better. It's also a good aim trainer, in my opinion.
Other topics you'd want to talk about? I guess we're not getting any chat questions for the time being.
Yeah, for now, sadly. I'm trying to think. There you go. I'm just popping off the Wrangler. Nobody in the chat's currently kind of dead, which is unfortunate, but it happens.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything. I don't have anything for now.
Might want to end the recording then. I don't like to keep them lingering for that long.
I mean, do you have any other questions at all?
Honestly, no. I'm really happy with like what we got to cover on the topic for streaming. Like we covered that from so many different angles. It's just like, I don't know, there's probably like a lot of TF2 topics we could jump into, but then it's just like that's not what really like makes you special as a person, right? Like
Yeah.
everybody just has their own little parts of the story to tell when it comes to pure TF2 things.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's anything you feel like that you would want to talk about more about that hasn't been brought up, go ahead. If not, yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied.
Why do you do these? That's my question.
Okay, so in the past, I would do a lot of pug groups.
Yeah.
And this kind of started out like on a more casual level. I was like, I want to play this game more. I like playing this game. I like the community. It's fun. I'm just gonna keep playing with the people that I enjoy playing with. Gonna grind it out a bit. Then that kind of transferred into pug running because I had way too much free time on my hands, and I was like still like, I don't know, 17, 18, kind of immature. Wanted to kind of get more in with the community. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a huge turning point in that there was just seeing how unhealthy like the pug culture was on average, how unreasonably people acted, and kind of like just how outgoingly harmful a lot of people are like act in the community, like just sort of how low the social standards are. But then especially in pugs, where it's just like it's such a great opportunity to have a positive space in the community for people like grow socially, to interact together, to network, but then also like for newer players to really improve their own play, right? But then it's just like, you look at that and you look at the pugs and you just see like all these people saying slurs as the average, just
I hate that.
picking fights, just
It actually drives me crazy.
doing portion, just like getting social recognition for it, right? And so kind of where that transferred to is just like me being like, okay, these people are not strict enough with their pug groups. I'm going to do my own pug groups and...
My one heavy did from the one team. Shit.
Hmm?
What's all my heavy did for the team, or the one team? He said, no, when we were in a pug group, he was like, you cannot be a fucking, oh my god, I got random crits. You cannot be a bigot. And I was like, yes, love that morale. It's so great.
Mental diff. But anyways, yeah. So I'd spend like a ton of time just working on these pug groups, like banning a ton of people, because it's just like...
Get them out of here.
Unhealthy shit.
Don't want to play.
But then it's just like the issue with that becomes like at a certain point, there's just like the social standards that are kind of entrenched are so entrenched, and other people don't really care in a good way if you punish people for it. It's just like they're like, why did my friend get banned? You know, it's like they're either unaware or they just don't see it as an issue for themselves. And if you have to do that on the download, you know, like just talk to a few people about it, that's one thing. But then when you have to deal with like just half a dozen people every single day whenever you're trying to enjoy the game or like spend time online, even if it's outside of those groups, right? It's just like so unhealthy to have that level of commitment and time investment for like how the community responds. And it's like, looking back at like a lot of the bans of what I do were kind of unreasonable to an extent, although people always would have always had the choice of just being socially independent and not doing stupid shit that hurts other people. But that's kind of besides the point, bit of a ramble there.
Very good.
But it's just like a lot of the time it's like people act so unreasonably in pub groups, like they just won't take no for an answer. They'll get all their friends to contact you. And at a certain point, I just kind of started blogging all of them, but then it's just like, even then, it's just like, at a certain point, it became too much. I was like, this is so unhealthy, right? And so this is going to tie in a second. But it's just like, yeah, trying to do a pub group and have it be like a decent social space is just, I realized, was just such an intangible goal. Like, it's such a slippery slope where you just have to do exceedingly unreasonable things if you want there to be any point for the group existing at all, besides it just being the generic, everybody trolls, these are awful pugs pug group.
Yeah.
And this was during quarantine as well, which is kind of what I meant by like sort of just the health thing when it came to games. Yeah, for me, it was just such an unhealthy time investment. But then it was the only real thing like I had to do at the time, and it was just like, yeah, really unhealthy, really not a good time investment. And at a certain point, I just kind of realized that. So around like 2020, after like 2021, earlier days of 2020, I did a group called Senate Pugs.
Yeah. Oh, Senate Pugs, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was you? That's how. Oh, that's
Yeah.
and Senate Pugs was my introduction to. I miss Senate Pugs. I thought
Well,
Senate Pugs is
after Senate,
Emperor Palpatine vibe was
I don't
so
recall
cool.
seeing you, but you and them. So it's like
I was in like 2. I played like 2.
Yeah, so that was probably after I stepped down, but I just came to realize that like this is such a colossal time investment because it's like just due to how the way people on average interact in pugs, like you have to be so unreasonable. Like if you want to run a decent group, and it's just like nobody wins. They're like, you don't win by just punishing like half the community for not wanting to hold their friends accountable. You don't win those fights. It's just like all it does is just continuously raise tensions. Like pressure only alleviates kind of there. And I just came to realize, you know, it's like I want things to change. I'm trying my best with these pub groups, but it's just not the right way to do things. Like it's not sustainable. Nothing's gonna change from that. And so after I stepped down from Senate Pugs, like that was kind of like a huge turning point for me personally. Like I get really attached to this community, just sort of like running things and trying to care about stuff. And just paying attention to social stuff that other people don't really spend as much time thinking on, because, you know, I guess like to them, like they don't share as much of a sense of responsibility to the game. And it was just like this huge kind of period of reflection for me, because it really felt like Senate Pugs was just this huge failure in my parts. Like I tried to do so many things, then it ultimately just ended up changing nothing. Although apparently, like, I guess some people, like, I heard that Rebel or somebody like did a new group in its name, so I guess it's ultimately had some sort of effect. But it was so rough personally. It's like you don't really get any of the you don't really experience any of the positivity yourself. It's just like you just get further entrenched in the negativity, right? It's like any negativity is just so much more outspoken than positivity typically with these things.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm fucking autistic, whatever. I get super attached to it. That's a thing, I guess. But after that, yeah, it just felt like this huge personal failure, and I was like, you know, I don't know, like I really still want to care about this community, invest time into it. I don't want to just be like one of those people who are like, I hate this community, I don't care about it. But then it's like they still spend like half their day grinding out, like playing in the community and strangling the life out of it. So it's just like, okay, where do I go from here? So I kind of turned my focus, and I'm like, you know, what could change things socially? What's the main issue? A lack of humanization. People just act how they want to act because they can get away with things, because they can seem anonymous. And the best way to...
internet.
Yep. And to me, it's just like the best way to change that is to just like get everybody's stories out there more, like make it a lot more personal, kind of make people care by talking about things with them and just seeing where it goes. all things considered, I don't think it's really having that effect, but it's just kind of something that I can feel at home with. It's a way to kind of uniquely contribute that I can feel like I'm doing my part with for the community.
I got you. That's
without like administering or anything like that directly. And it's something that doesn't really involve that much negativity. Like I'm not just like banning half the community. It's like all it really does is just spread a bit of positivity of anything, or just like help explain reasoning. Like it really humanizes, especially for like the staff though, and that I think could really go a long way. I just don't think most people really see in the same line. It's it's like I just come off as super intense to most people, and I am intense. Whatever, crazy guy. That's cool. But it's all about the sentiment. It feels like it has a potential to at a certain point,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
eventually cover everybody. But definitely, it's just like that's a very long ramble. I apologize. It's about your review, but I guess since it's kind of like a closing section, I just figured I'd give it the full justice of an answer. Yeah, but yeah, really, it's just I want to contribute to the community. I just want to contribute in a bit of a different way. It's like I was looking over my options, and it's just like this seems like a kind of untapped way to do it, and hopefully they'll go somewhere.
Yeah.
If not, it's just like I definitely say so. Yeah, it's led to a lot of interactions. I have some side projects like that I want to get to, like, and people haven't really had interest in that. And realistically speaking, that's fine. Not everybody is going to want to like go super detail, answer a lot of questions, stuff like that. Not everybody is going to see it the same way, or like want to, or see it as something that important. But for me, it's just like it's been really good for my own health, because it's something that is so important to me that I can just invest time into and only really get positivity out from. It's like I don't have to worry about like, am I making the right decisions, as I would with something like a pug group. And with the pug group in specific, it's like you're administering, and none of your administration really has has good consequence there. All it does is just has bad consequences. I think like you're not going to change anything from running a pug group, is my point. Now, administering otherwise, like for something with like that could actually change things, could be interesting. But yeah, it's just like at the very least it spreads awareness, it allows people to learn, but then also like it's like you asking people questions in the moment, it gets them thinking about things from aspects that they might not have seen it. And so it's like I could keep talking on and on about it, but I think it really just like spreads more knowledge and awareness around. Yeah, it allows me to learn and grow, it allows you to learn and grow. It's just nice all around, I think, even if other people don't see it that way. I hope that adequately answers it to you.
Oh no, it did definitely. Now I gotta ask my second question for you, Mr. Interviewee or Interviewer. Sorry, my apologies. I'm the interviewee.
Now you're the interviewer, though.
So what's your biggest viewed RGL interviewer or interviewee?
Check real quick. I'm 90% sure it's the American one, though, like American/Danny. Now I'm gonna explain a bit of the reasoning for it here. It covered a lot of detail. Like a lot of very important topics, just like really a lot from the social side, but then it also really allowed people to explore like his older experience with the game and kind of relive that. So it's like that's a big part of it. But then something that I've kind of realized, like again, this kind of comes down to the awareness of just like the limitations of the series, the sort of impact it'll have, is that American, like Danny, has a lot of friends in the scene. Specifically, they like somebody help. Like they're all so closely knit, and so just recording, like doing that for one person there, getting a video for that person out there, it's just like it spreads a lot in their own social circles. Whereas if it's somebody they don't know or they don't care about, just 100% honestly speaking, they are so much less likely to view it. So it's just like having that sort of close knit community for them to kind of like self-advertise it around definitely is what made it the most viewed. Specifically though, let me check how many views. 287, which is pretty good. That's 287 people that have like glimpsed however much information they wanted to from that kind of got American story as a player, and really just got to learn about him, about his views, and hopefully a bit about like the community as well, and maybe themselves in the process. So it's like you have to keep in mind, right? Like each one of those views is a potential for like to glimpse however much information from however long they viewed in. It's like, well, 272 views, that's not a lot on paper, It really isn't that much. But just think about like the amount of impact that can have on an individual scale. And that's sort of like what keeps me going there, yeah. Just knowing that for someone, at some point, that they're going to be able to learn something from it, that maybe they'll be able to grow from it. Or at the very least, they'll find it entertaining and enjoyable. And that ideal is what kind of keeps me going, investing all that time into this.
I respect that. I think that's pretty cool.
It's
All right.
just
So, do you have any other questions for me?
I don't think so. I feel like I've just gone on to like make a political speech.
I mean, valid going off. I'm gonna see if anybody in the chat has questions for me or you.
Yeah, and we can keep it going for a bit. You know, it's like we still have had more stuff to add to it, so it's like, yeah, I'm definitely fine with keeping on for a bit. Honestly, the main issue I'm experiencing currently is that editing longer videos kind of crashes my computer due to the power supply at the moment.
Gotcha.
So it's like
It's unfortunate.
I'm kind of just looking to like get away with as much as I can without having to like edit things, because I really at the moment I literally can't just like edit like any like long ending sections where we just are like, okay, yeah, we don't have anything to talk about out.
Yeah.
So that's
Gotcha.
like kind of like the reason why I was like kind of trying to push for it earlier when it comes to just like closing the video off. But you know, for as long as we can keep talking about things, have it be interesting, then that's fine with me. Like at the very least, like if we end up just like playing, and if you just want to play some games for a bit, we could. Well, we just randomly talk about things. We don't have to talk about specific topics, and then it's like I could just mark it in a timestamp in the video without having to edit it. That okay, after this point, it's like, you know, it's just like it's not really that much of an interview necessarily anymore. It's just like going to be a lull period. So that's definitely something I could do. The main thing you're looking at there is the consistency, though. Like, I don't want it to go from like, okay, we're spending this long amount of time just, you know, talking about random stuff, and then this is where like the actual interview resumes. Yeah. You have any other questions? Anything in the meantime?
No.
All right, that's fair.
Do not. Just doing some medicine gaming. Now, nobody in the chat seems to have a question.
Yeah.
Somebody's watching. Somebody said exact words. Nah, man, just watching medicine gaming or medic gaming.
Medic gaming.
But, yeah, I actually pretty good as medic.
I'm usually like pretty loose-lipped about just like when I start talking, like what I bring up about. But I guess like it's not as much of a concern for the time being. Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, we can talk about our team actually. Do you know any China National? Do you know anything about the new roster?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. We might be getting high impact. Dolphin on demo is one of the options.
Dolphin on demo! Yes.
I work very well with him, and he seems kind of excited for it. I'm not making like an official statement for the team or anything. Like this isn't a team official statement. This is a Bliztank statement. I'm technically not a leader even, but I definitely think he could be an interesting play.
I would love Bliztank on, or your Bliztank. I would love what's his name on demo?
High impact Dolphin /
God.
But
Dude, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm really hoping that just by outgoingly caring so much that like you can kind of make other people care a lot as well, right? Like, I feel like that's like the only way you can really make things change within a community like this. Like, you have to show other people that A, it's okay to care, and that B, like other people care. You know, you have to kind of make them care if you want them to care in that sense, right? It's like a little bit circular logic wise, but then it's like, you know, if everybody's just especially in the higher echelons of games, if you don't really have any role models or you don't have anybody like going out of the way to like show a lot of care and do a lot of outgoing things, it's like the norm is kind of for people to just be washed out, burned out, and and playing the game a lot just to not really do anything. You know, it's just like playing the game just to play the game, and you want them to be actually like doing things in the community while they're playing the game. But yeah, that's about it for that topic. Heavy wise, I'm not too sure. I
do not want Kegaman playing heavy. I'm sorry, I love Kegaman, but like, no, he's not ready for.
That's fair.
For the div. He's not ready for advance.
I think the main dynamic you have to look at there is like even beyond a sheer mechanical standpoint, it's just like Kegaman is going to have a certain effect on comms. Like we would be becoming the Kega team. Like, I don't mean to be rude there at all. I don't mean to be like I don't mean to be malicious in saying that, but I think that's just like maybe that's something like that other team leaders might see as well in general. Like, you know, I'm assuming it's something kind of unspoken, but then it's just like, you know, they don't want their comms to become like Kega-centered or anything like that.
Yeah. Because I love Kega, but when he speaks, he really wants to finish the sentence before anything else can happen.
Right. And just, that's great for a casual environment for pugs and community servers, but then just like in competitive, like, that is something. Yeah. Definitely. But, you know, I like him as a person a lot. Great personality.
He's good on the sticks. I fuck with him.
I guess it's like the only really thing of note heavy-wise.
Okay.
Medic-wise, I don't know.
Question. I have 2 questions from my chat to you. One person asked, "Do you shower and or bathe?"
Play TF2.
So that's a no. And do you like random crits?
I actually do like random crits, yeah. I really enjoy the chaos and casual and just seeing people react.
I get so mad whenever I always get that shit at the random crits.
But,
They literally pop off.
I don't know.
I perform well, and then my reward is dying to a crit that was my fault. Like for example, I literally had 22 revenge crits ready to use, and then I'm trying to avoid this heavy, and then I jump down, and then as I jump down, I have the honor of what's it called? I had the honor to like fuck him up, but I had to get a health pack first. I jumped down the health pack, and as I jump, he gets a random crit, and he's not able to hit me until because I once I jump down, I'll go behind the cover. No way, I'm alive. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, helpful Highlander. Oh, what's up, helpful Highlander? I'm an advanced engineer, and I play Highlander, so that's awesome. And I play NG, not soldier. So don't ignore that just happened. Sorry about that. Forgot the mute.
I'd say, yeah, I was going to say that a person has an interesting character for sure.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. You're good. You're good.
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Vibing gaming. So who else is on the line? So who's our medics so far?
I believe we're looking at something like Snoozy Joom, Prime, or Van Deer.
I don't want Prime. I don't want Prime. Prime's ego will get in the way of our team.
Is it Prime in the chat?
Hi, Prime. I don't know. Well, sorry, Prime. I'm honest, brother. You know I'm an honest
Yeah,
guy.
he keeps it real. Holy shit.
Yeah, he knows this, bro. He fucking knows I keep it real. I'm not fake. I'd rather be real than fake.
Fair. I mean,
Prime, I like you, but your ego gets in your way, brother.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you can grow out of it. Maybe we could provide that opportunity. It's like you always got to give the people a chance to have like a better social environment, especially looking at a team like Bass Pro Shops. Like, I don't know.
That's terrible. That's just a terrible environment. No, it's funny to me because before you continue. No, I was on a heavy box server getting some keys, heavy boxing, because people are freaking suckers. I'm gonna go to heavy boxer, and yeah, what is it? Freaking, oh god, I was heavy boxing. Prime joined my server, and he said, if I beat you in heavy box, you gotta put me on China National. I 8-0'd him. But we had 3 sets of games, and he never won one against me.
Rolled. I just think, as long as the person like puts in the effort to act at least a little bit independently, or like doesn't make their entire online identity center around just like hanging around their circle jerks, like I think it's important to allow them to have the chance to like prove themselves a bit differently when they're acting outside of that group. It's just like, I don't know, it's a bit of a slippery slope. It's definitely something that I kind of struggled with when I was doing pug groups. It was like a lot of nuance to try and take, and it's like you have to try and juggle the best interests of the community, or at least of your group, what you think's the best, versus just like trying to be the most fair to people. And there's a bit of conflict with that based off of how people act sometimes. But I don't know. I think you could definitely see some personal development, like if he were to play with us. I mean, I'd be willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'd definitely be interested to see how he does. Like, you gotta keep in mind, right? Like, a lot of the time people only act certain ways when they're surrounded by certain people who enable them, or who just act, like, that kind of reward that behavior. But then it's like, if you take them out of that environment, there's always the chance, and you gotta keep that in mind, Jones. You gotta always be willing to provide a chance, but then it's like, if you see that chance isn't going to be met, then yeah.
The way Prime, I don't know. I mean, we saw how he played against Bass Pro Shop, and I played against him for 2 seasons as a medic, and he just peaks sight lines. Obviously, that was his main, and I am, but he peaks sight lines. He dies to that. I don't know. I just don't think he's improved.
And yeah, but it's like somebody
could better at heavy than medic, in my opinion.
Put him on heavy. But here's the thing, right? Like, you have to keep in mind, like, when you're playing in lower divisions like that, like, other people might say the same thing when they look at you, right? Like, this player played this way in the past or in X division, why should we try him out for this division?
Yeah.
And it's important to just, like, see how that develops for sure before you make a full decision. Honestly, I'm a fan of, like, I'm a fan of most of the medic options we have right now. I think.
Yeah, especially June. Because June played 2 seasons of Invite as NG. She's very loud. She's my former mentor. She can give me tips to perform better for you. Because she can see what I do. Because she has a great eye of everything, the flank and the combo. When I was playing against her medic or with her medic.
Yeah, they have a lot of sense. At the moment, we are currently talking about Highlander competitive team stuff for our team next season.
Are you reading my chat?
Yeah. Hey,
Thank you.
I have to assist with the interactivity there for sure.
Yeah, true. I'm glad. No,
Honestly, that's kind of a nice feature of this. Oh, you mean like Jones's cam in specific? Yeah. Earlier though, we were talking a lot more about streaming. Like, if you want to go back in the VOD, or when the video comes out eventually, or you could also we also talked a bit more about just like casual and other games as well.
I'll make a highlight and spread this in my Discord.
All right, cool. Let's see. But yeah, I think our demo man options are pretty interesting. I think our medic options are pretty interesting.
Wait, so our demo is Ethan. Who else?
Ethan, Kira. I've heard good things about Kira as well.
Kira? Oh, Kira used to be scout. I don't know about Kira. Kira tried out sniper for my team. That's weird. I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of good things about their demo man.
I just want Ethan, bro, because Ethan is a real one, bro.
I know.
Even he can give me NG tips, bro.
I'd work well with Dolphin for sure, but again, you gotta see how your options work with your team. You gotta see how those options are for you in specific. Like, yeah. It's bad to just be like, I want to pick up this player, I'm getting this player. You're like, that's how you get like game losing teams, especially in like invited advance. Like,
yeah.
If you just blindly pick up your friends, and that's great and all if you want to do a purely friend team, right? But then if you're looking to like win, which I think is what we are, like you gotta be a bit critical with your decisions. Like it's great to have people as friends. You want people that you're gonna work well with, but then as long as you're like somewhat compatible with those people, I think it's a lot more important to focus on how they interact with your team in specific. And so it's like I at the least like definitely want to just be looking at it from that sort of perspective. I want to see how they all play with us before I'm like, I'm getting this player. Well, like, I want us to get this player. I'm not too familiar with their heavy options. I don't think we have that many.
So, Kegaman wanted to try out, but no. We have someone else, right?
I think so. I don't really want to like tab over to the Discord and accidentally like reveal any team channels at the moment.
Just turn off display capture for a sec.
You're a genius.
Yeah. Wait, what have you? So when this VOD or your video comes up, what is it gonna display on the camera? By the way.
Okay, so for a little bit of it, your stream just like showing people it. A lot of it's just TF2 gameplay. Like normally I take a lot more prep time, work out demos and whatnot, but it's just like due to the nature of this, kind of like trying to mix it with your stream, like, and your scheduling, like, it's just like a bit more of a basic job, yeah. Like,
I gotcha. You should definitely throughout, like, since we're at like the later part of this interview, you gotta show like everybody my TF2 comp clips, especially my most, not the Lakeside one, but show them all my comp stuff, and please God, not the Lakeside one.
You want to link me some? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I think okay. Once they die.
I'm just not sure which ones to like look for in specific.
Oh, look for the most viewed ones, definitely. The Asheville one, the one with the most viewed one on Lakeside. That one, yes. That Lakeside one, yes. All right. Get predicted, bozo.
I don't really see heavy tryouts.
Okay.
I think we might be getting like Billy Boy or something.
As heavy?
To try out as an off class for it, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Like,
I feel like he's got like a heavy name. I feel like he'd be good at heavy because of his name.
Soldiers are normally pretty decent at like at the very least like coordinating when they
Billy
off class.
Billy Boy's not a bad soldier.
Yeah.
But not the best in the div. I would say. I think either you or Jolo is definitely the best soldier in this div this season.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the way you played, yeah. I mean, have you seen your steel fucking loss?
Yeah, but that was only for like one match of the season, so I knew it'd be kind of goofy if I just.
And your vigil.
And your upward. The vigil was like.
Oh, you weren't even.
The vigil was like a 0.5 of a match, so it's like it doesn't really count. But it's like it would be kind of arbitrary to just look at that and be like, oh, you were the best soldier this season when there's only one match in a small data pool to kind of like prove it.
True, yeah.
So and Jolo has a lot of experience as well. Could see second best though, like all things considered.
Our top 3 at the very least.
Although I am a bit of a notorious W strafer, so like on maps that aren't like as easy to bomb on, like on maps that require fancy jumps or like really consistency for your jumps, I kind of drop off a lot more, and that's kind of always been my biggest issue, besides just having a crippling inability to track people upwards. And that's something that I'm kind of like infamous for to my own soldier. Like, if you look at some of the old RGL casts, you'll kind of see like I can sync things up, I can do great things, but then it's like if people surf upwards, my eyes genuinely have such a hard time tracking them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of goofy. So it's like, yeah, I kind of struggle with the mechanical side of it, definitely, but something like Steel I flourish on. I don't think we really have any heavy tryouts at the moment. Like, it's that, like, I'm not sure if I'm just, like, not seeing the Discord, but I don't think we really have that many, yeah.
That was a bruh moment, walked off the map.
Maybe you could get some of your chat to heavy for us.
Yeah, anybody want to play heavy in an advance in TF2?
I definitely think, like, this is going to be my most unique interview yet, though, just, like, due to how it's kind of been structured, like, kind of syncing up with your stream, having a little bit of input from your chat, kind of working off that, and then just not having as much prep time, like, it's definitely making it a bit interesting, and then, of course, just, like, this whole live talk section afterwards, like, of just random things.
Yeah.
Definitely a bit out there, yeah. Big unique.
Clicker said he wants to try out. As a main Clucker? As a main. Or, I think rather sub. We need a main heavy Clucker.
Yeah.
I was kidding, bruv.
Oh, damn.
I thought you were
baited.
He's done with TF2, yeah. He's been done.
Reformed.
Never formed. We're good for him. I'm glad. Yeah, I'll say some like freaking twitchy clippies.
Yeah. I'll start looking out for some of those myself as well.
Yeah. Wait, what's RGL being? Oh, okay. Season 9.
Now, you might not, if audio is important, I would probably say, like, if you have anything important to say, probably don't say it while those are being displayed.
Gotcha. Wait, what do you mean audio is important? I'm confused.
Like, if you're trying to talk, it's, like, about something important, and the audio is important to the Twitch clip, yeah, just know that, like, you're probably gonna get talked over in the recording by the Twitch clip.
Oh, that's fine. So I'm gonna send you. Oh my god, I'm gonna send you my amateur third place match. I'm gonna send you my week 2 amateur match of me as like a baby engineer, and then I'm gonna send you my main steel week against an off-classing invite team. I don't know how this happened. I was so mad. The spy zapped my gun. I thought I was fucked. I thought because I was gonna show my gun and then get like the crits. This is just funny. I'm just gonna send you this because it's just funny.
I will say it is kind of funny, like, doing it live, like, doing the audio and the video at the same time. Like, it's kind of funny just scrambling to, like, try and sync everything up to, like, find what fits the best and all that. Especially with, like, the live stream of the clips. Like, it's a bit interesting for sure.
Yeah, that's quite nice. And then we got the Jesus clip.
And then, yeah, we can include, like, anything you want in the description afterwards, like Twitch, YouTube, stuff like that.
And then an off-class... The Jesus needs to be shown. Right. And then my off-class I am... clip that was beautiful. I'll show some more later. I'm in a game. What map?
Yeah, I showed the Jesus earlier with the audio. I'll go and show the rest of these.
Jesus! Jesus! I hate this game. That's so good. Matt down. My favorite clip. Scout down.
Oh damn, that voice speaking in the videos.
Bird boys, we're on their Dude, literally a fetus, bro. Yeah, my mic's pretty bad back then. Well, actually, I'm like his BBL combo, bro. I swear, I sound like.
Oh yeah, BBL would be an option, I guess.
I just got a. Oh shit! Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my god.
Yeah, we can get him on BBL.
Please. I want that Ethan demo. Yo, what's up, dog? Can I try out for team? Elk, send me your RGL, then I'll message MKZ if it looks good.
We gotta get like the stream team, the content creation team on as our team.
There you go. I gotta get all the content creators.
Yeah, but I'll have to persuade BBL during our interview.
I mean the VTuber Mocha medic.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, please.
Cyber's on bat.
Oh, he actually has an RGL career. Oh shit! Oh my god! Actually, I thought I was just trolling. Yeah, I'll look at this right now.
Let me inspect this as well.
Here, I got you. Send it to you.
Nah,
he has a ban. He currently has a ban. Yeah, you don't have any seasons. It's Highlander, my dummy, bro.
Those are some interesting ban reasons.
Well, I didn't read. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elk. Your name's... Oh, I played Face the Prolander with you. I remember you, Elk. You were the same. You weren't about...
You know what? I actually do have a question, though. I'm gonna ask you a question, Elk. Like, what motivates you to go out of your way to just, like, do those things to get banned? Like, be 100 with me here.
Yeah, I'm actually curious as well. What did you do, Elk? He says, I don't remember that. Elk, you don't have to play dumb, bro. This poor medic, bro.
Like, you're going into this stream, you're going into this chat, you're a part of the interview now. Vital and moving up in the divs. Go and display this on the recording real quick as for a little bit of context.
Dude, man's really trying to finesse my ass. Oh god.
Let
This
me
is the end.
VC. I don't want to type my reason.
No, I don't trust you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think I know how that's going. I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying not to be a jerk here.
BBL, not fuck. Sorry, Bliztank. Shut up. This guy is trying to pull a fast one on us.
No, I know. He
It's
wants a
fucking cringe.
reaction. Like, it's
Hey,
just
we
like-
don't. I don't care. No, I don't care. Elk. You're sus because of you cheating. You're suspicious, and I'm sorry that I don't trust you.
Hey, yo, thank you for the content, though. Thank you for the content.
Yes, you're a spicy boy.
You are archived now. Added to my collection. Mini interview. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you do want to, you know,
Oh,
what,
man.
I'm not gonna finish that statement.
Yeah, please don't. I'm a CSGO Pro turned TF2 Pro. Yo, actually, word? Goat it?
Worried?
Do I care? No. But cool. Oh, yeah, sorry. But maybe feel like you made. Oh, congrats. It made me turn to an asshole for like a minute. Congrats. Yeah, see, the pros about Twitch, see, when I'm maybe with me being authentic, I'm genuinely real with my audience. So if someone's saying something that's fucking stupid, I'm gonna call them out on it. Even if I'm mean, I don't care. Will I feel bad? I might feel bad later if like I was too mean. But nice.
No, I feel like it's really easy to just be like super condescending and like dickish in response to them. Though, like I feel like,
especially if they're acting like, but if they're acting like a fucking dickhead back, then yeah, I'm gonna treat them like shit.
I know, but like you know what I mean, right? Like the classic like response that people are like, "Oh, I'm so like." It's just like they try and flex some sense of social superiority against like a troll or something, like the moral high ground or some shit. I don't know. You know, like some streamers get when they're like responding with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's some mad. XQC, for example. Yeah, I'm cold-blooded, Elk. What are you gonna do about
this guy is a monster. Like this guy should be banned from RGL over you, Elk. Sorry, Jones.
Yeah, bro. I made 3 teams wait 3 hours for a fucking official to start.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is kind of interesting, just as like something to try and work around and like cover it fucking way. Sign. I do thank you for the opportunity. I was just kind of hoping that you'd be more cooperative and respond more in a non-malicious way. I don't know.
Who, me or Elk?
Elk.
Okay, good. I was like, wait.
I could sort of see how that would be confusing, like, and
yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I'm becoming malicious now. Oh no. Bro, they don't have a freaking NG, bro. No way, he doesn't know.
Oh.
The scout knows how to play the game.
It does kind of make you curious. So, like, what motivates somebody to, like go out of their way to do those sorts of things, right? Like death threats, whatnot. I don't want to really talk about it for too much, though.
Yeah, please. I request that we do not.
Oh, right, you're streaming on Twitch. That yeah.
Well, I mean, I just don't like death threat stuff.
No, that's definitely.
I don't care about TOS shit. I'm not partnered, so I don't care. Once you get partnered, I actually have to care. Oh my god, advance moment. Dude, you saw that jump? Yeah. Dude, that's all advance right
but,
there.
yeah, this is definitely going to be the most interesting interview now.
Oh yeah, I'm glad.
Definitely.
Talking about killing yourself, yada yada.
Yeah.
All right. Harassing engineers.
Quite the challenge to work around.
That was a fat trick set. I don't know if you saw it, but I'm gonna bust that one later.
Alright, so where?
Oh, sorry. Oh, you're uncomfortable by that? I apologize, BBL.
No, I was saying where were we at?
Oh, okay.
I'm uncomfortable with it, but like I definitely do think it's like something other people could be uncomfortable with, or like it's something that you could easily just like be kind of disrespectful and untactful.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, that guy got rickrolled. I'm gonna bust onto that one. Like, hubba bubba. My catchphrase, by the way. Bozo, hop in the freaking tournament. Remember, guys, you do exclamation point Bozo. You yourself can get a chance to win an Australian black box. That's right. You can win an Australian black box. Yeah.
Australian.
Once the stream ends, which is not for another 12 hours.
Yes, I will consecutively record and interview you, quote-unquote interview, actually, at a certain point for 24 hours. You will be held hostage until the moment we are done.
Let's go! 24-hour stream. The swiggity vibes, brother. Yo, fuck the sniper. There you go. I love the enforcer.
And I feel like at this point, like, it's kind of just like a more traditional podcast, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys,
like,
let me get in a podcast mindset.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is your boy Swiggity here, and today we're going to kick ass, lay back. Ow!
So what I'm gonna need you to do is like get baby on like all the other like people of the crew, you know, and get them to like join in on the stream, and we'll just like round table some shit right now.
Now you see the issue is here. I don't like Mocha, so my cringe ass rivalry doesn't make me like
the great VTuber debate.
I mean, she plays medic, so I don't have to worry about her dumbass. But still,
the great VTuber debate, Jones.
Yeah. God, fuck, dude, fuck that shit. I'm right about all of that, by the way. I'm not gonna like lie about that and just care for somebody to watch that. Oh, I was doing ASMR. Don't podcasters sound like they're doing ASMR sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Probably a bit of a
that.
niche, really.
Yeah. You see, engineer or soldier dead. Enforcer, this guy's kit broken.
So, any other topics, anything like that you kind of want to like go over?
What's your favorite class?
Favorite class?
I think
in a casual sense, Pyro. In a competitive sense, I think Soldier.
Makes sense. We do play the class.
Yeah.
See, this guy is not oblivious, really.
And Pyro just have a fun time just like jumping in 24/7, like figuring out what to do, because like here's the thing with Pyro, right? In competitive you have like such a defined role. And going from like playing competitive on Pyro to casual on Pyro feels like really weird because you don't have like as much in the way of Uber or combo to play around. And so it becomes an interesting challenge trying to like relearn and refigure out like what to do kind of in a casual sense, like how to play Pyro and casual after focusing on competitive. It's like you don't really have to find roles, so what do you do? And I have a really fun time just like jumping in with jetpack thermal thruster 24/7. You know, I don't have a combo to protect a play around, so I can just like full commit to just doing whatever funny things I want to do.
That's a vibe right there. I like that.
But then for competitive, it's like I kind of do the same thing, but with Soldier, and it's like you're not trading anything on your Pyro to do that there. It's like you're able to just have it be done by a Soldier, like that sort of role. So it's just like, I guess like the differences from playstyle is really what interests me from casual competitive. Yeah, like I don't enjoy just like the raw combat classes as much in casual because it's so easy to just out mechanic other people. But then in competitive, it's like a lot more enjoyable, and I enjoy trying to like take the specialists and just find something interesting to do with them in a casual environment. Yeah, because there's as much defined role. Yeah, definitely the best step Soldier in competitive.
Yeah, for me it's NG because obviously I play him pub and casual. It's just fun having a gun up and then just bopping it and then getting a free kill, then destroying it or letting it die, and then get the funny crits, and then you're like, Exodia, obliterate, and then you just bop.
Exodia, obliterate,
and then you just win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gotta yawn. It's past my bedtime. We're at the point where I was supposed to have my stream 2 hours ago. Usually I don't stream this long. Oh my god.
On the grind set.
Till another 12 hours exactly on the 8. God damn. Yo, Michael, is Tyrion on? If so, I will. What's up? Continue.
I was gonna say, would you say this is probably around a comfortable time to kind of like end it?
If you have any other quick questions, if anybody in the chat has any quick questions, if not, then yes. And if you don't have any more, then yes. Last chance, guys. Michael Clucker might.
I will say, like, I guess it's one of the disadvantages I have from like just not preparing a list ahead of time, really. But I find it much more interesting to figure out like what's good to ask the person instead of just being like, here's 100 of the same questions I asked to everybody else.
No, I did like the questions. I thought they were unique. I was like, wow, the first one was like shit. I was like, I was expecting to start off like a proper intro, but no, I just had to go straight into it.
Yeah, I usually do start off with more of a proper intro, but I feel like it's kind of harder to really like do that.
Oh,
like when you're streaming it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, may I? Can I sing in the interview?
Yeah. You can stream the thing.
Yo, let's fucking go. Hold on. Let me. All right, guys. I'm about to sing an absolute bloody banger to you guys. Hold up. Let me get this shit ready.
All right.
I will either make you cringe. So let me get some context. So this song goes to the Legans in Gen 2, who made me see past the darkness and into the light again. And I'll stream my screen. Look at that. You have to look in the stream. Did I hear the audio? Yeah.
I'll stream my stream of you streaming your game stream within a stream.
Yes, awesome. Okay. So hold on, give me a sec. I know you can't see anything.
Yeah, black screen right now.
Black screen, don't worry about it. So yeah, this song goes out to those Legans who made me see past the light. It's pretty goated. They love the song. It shit goes hype. It goes from cringy to fucking whoa, because when in the darker we were cringy, so you know. So it's just basically a bunch of like shit with me singing about them. Can you see my stream, by the way?
Yeah, I can see your YouTube.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
I can see a father-son moment.
Oh, where? Oh, fuck! Hold up. Where? Oh, dude, Mordecai and Benson, bro. All right. Anyway, sorry. I love them. Are you ready for this shit?
Yep.
Full-on musical. Hey, am I the first one to sing in your interviews, by the way? To sing out full-blown musical?
Yes.
Oh, huge.
Getting all the milestones.
Right. Before we begin, everybody want to say the song is called Dead Ringer, or, well, the song name. But my song name for this song is called The Strongest Legans. It goes out to all my awesome Legans. I give back to what they give me, making out to them. The beginning's cringe, but it gets a lot better. And you can hear this, correct? You hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you hear it. All right. I'm excited. All right, here we go.
Gaming.
Not the best singer, but we do what we can, baby. Hold up, let me drink some water. All right. I want to hear Mad Pog Champs, Cat Jams, and PPSH in the chats. All right, there you go. Woo! I'm actually excited. Oh my god, the nerves are getting to me. Time to fear the dark once more. Another stream, another day, feeling the same way they forgot. Thank you for the follow. By the way, every time someone follows, I always say thank you for the follow, so that's why that's there.
Right.
Time to get over myself, stop fearing the dark, breaking out my arc, here we go in the flow, hitting my 10 when there were 0, here we are once more, beating big shots, can fight, can be right, can light, can despite, can brighten, can bite, can ignite it in my sight, here we go, clearly show, big ego, eerie glow, here we are, superior, pretty far with big shots, suit up, saber up, droid out, rope on, box sprung, anthem strong, dream strong, stream long, lights on, beamed up, sand's gone, fan shout, Jedi Knight, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream, time to rise and shine, we're looking so fine, welcome to the light. We are in the right, no more in the dark. Time to make my mark, fight for all the fame. Grow so far, one shouts my name. Can't ever kill a Legan, can't res, can't express, can't suggest, can't stress, can't accept. We are making it big, being the best week. Time for this week. Rising once more for the score. No more aboard. Never forgotten. Once rotten, still gotten. Now we're making the stream. Don't forget the dream. Thank you for the follow. I will check that out. You know the rest from there. Here we go again. Time to make a smile. We all know that I have the best style. Wouldn't stop running countless miles just to have everyone smiling, dealing with the pain. The brain says so, but with the power of Neo, Swig stands in the way, keeping the show going like we're big shots. R5 cutie best droid. Woo! That felt great.
How did you come up with it?
Simply so the song played. Oh shit! Oh, I'm getting crab raped right now. Give me a second. Hold on.
Right.
Hell yeah! Cyber's on bats! Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that. No, but so when this song came out, I was like, fuck. And so in 2018, I got into Nerdtail, and I was so in 2010 I got into Undertale, and I thought the song like I was 3 years late because my friends were like all into it and all that crap. And I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. This game's cool. And the music was like, oh, it's so fucking good. And then, do you know who Metaton is from Undertale?
No.
Okay, so he's what I want to be as a streamer. Like, he's a big shot, like, performer, but not a streamer. He's a performer. He performs for all of the monsters in the game because he makes them see the light. While and he wants, and it's his dream to become like what I want to do, but as a performer. So and this fucking song slaps. Like his because Toby Fox is a genius and knows how to make so many goddamn bangers. So I like him. And then in this genocide route, Power of Neo, it goes do 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 do. And if you're listening carefully, well, you don't undertale. That the part where I was going, thank you for the follow. That was a Power of Neo. Like that was like from it. It was like since Spam to G Spam to came out in Deltarune Chapter 2, which was 2020. And he has a bit of a song that's from Power of Neo. Like a little like tidbit, and they decided the guy made a song inside the remix, and I was like, this shit fucking slaps. And the beginning sounds like dready and like and like and then it goes from like that to just like a little circus merry-go-round to like just like me going hype as shit. And I thought it slaps, man. Like it goes so hard. Like I have so many other songs I could literally sing for you, and like you can like have better lyrics. That was our newest song out of the two others we have. I mean, I could sing you the first one. Keep going. The fucking musicals be running, baby. Sorry, I'm in the mood to sing like crazy now.
That's right. Yeah,
which is another personality growth of the stream. Like once like I sing for my audience, I'm like I'm not afraid to do it. Not insecure, not nothing. Oh, I knew you were looking the whole time, Zach. What's up, Zach? How you doing, brother? And I saw you in the chat the whole time. Sorry, I was reading my viewers.
That's right.
And there's a song called "It's Showtime" made by Metaton. It's his first intro song, and it's like the intro to him. So, and I use that song to make my own Twitch intro in honor of him, and it has tidbits from the anthem into the Strongest Legans, which is pretty freaking cool. There's a lot of Easter eggs in that song, like R5QD Best Droid, my astromech droid. And yeah, it's pretty dope. Shall I sing another song?
Yeah, I know. I usually don't do timestamps that much anymore, but for this one, I might just have to do a few, just like to break the caps. But go ahead.
I won't sing the third song because it's the dark air and was very edgy. But I mean, it rhymed very nicely though.
And you can sing it. I'll just have it be like Blizz School Musical. I don't know.
Blizzical. Yeah, you could just title it. You can title that segment "The Strongest Legans" or Swiggity Hard or however you title me on the thing.
Yeah,
that's Hard at Jones sings this song, and then I mean I can sing the anthem for you. All right, Don, listen again.
Yeah, sing them.
Huge. All right, ready?
Those, yeah.
Okay, can you hear it? Hold up, not yet. Hold up. Can you hear it? Goat it. Hold on. Oh shit, sounds so fucking good. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Everybody, please rise for the Swiggity national anthem. We do this every time, by the way. We do this for the Swiggity national anthem. And a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Ready? It's showtime! Here we go! Hey everyone, welcome to the greatest stream. Make sure to come on by and stay for the dream. Oh, what a show, such a rage and fun, so much. Oh, what a performance by yours truly. Hey everyone, if you got a coin, come on, test your luck, don't be lame. There's no time along our game. Whoa, I just can't handle what we got in store today. Playing some games, what a happy display. Welcome to the stream. This is the greatest place to be. Don't be shy to take a seat. There's no time how long we'll game today. We're doing a good old 24-hour live stream. We're also getting interviewed right now. This is the greatest place to be. I want everybody to say hooray. Hey, oh shit, fuck, I forgot I didn't play the version. We're not done. Hey everyone, don't forget we got a show. Even though I'm a little slow, we still got more to throw. Whoa, question how we are, and we made it pretty far. Now let's get past the intro and continue on. Hey everyone, don't forget we got a show. Even though I'm a little slow, we still got more to throw. Whoa, question how we are, and we made it pretty far. Now let's get skip past the intro and continue on. Welcome to the stream. This is the greatest place to be. Don't be shy to take a seat. There's no time how long we'll game today. We've made it pretty far. Now there's so much for us to do today. Now let's all smile for the night, cause it's just started to come. Woo! Alright. That is the anthem. That is, and the little do part is all randomized. It's all like just me just thinking of random things in my head. It goes every time. It stands every time. Hey, I think I look like oh nice, congrats, Sag. That shit goes hard though. And also I didn't answer your question. The reason why so each song obviously goes to each again, and the reason why I made or thought of the lyrics. So I went to so it sounds edgy at the very beginning. And here, let me just play the final one. You ready for this? All right. This one's a mess. All right, here you go. Final song, guys. This is the Big Swig in honor of Big Shot. This is another Big Shot cover, but it's more defined to Big Shot, as the other one I sung was a remixified of Metaton Neo, which is yeah. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go. Gotta get my voice into it. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, hold on, I gotta follow. Ready? I gotta pull up the song. Big Shot. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot what the song name was.
You know, you remind me of like a younger version of Aliens Rock 50 sometimes.
Ooh.
You're familiar with him, but he's a big strategy streamer. Does a lot of puzzle games.
Sorry, who do I say? I gotta follow. I had to do
I was saying, you kind of remind me of like a slightly younger version of Aliens Rock 50.
I gotta look that up. Aliens Rock 50. Who is that? He's beautiful. Oh, this dude? I'm taking a break. Wow, I took a break 3 days ago. God, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to look like him. Oh, that's an insult. Okay, ready?
You're good looking. What do you mean?
Oh, God, that's nightmare fuel. All right, ready? All right.
You can't hate on Tyler like that. Alright, carry on.
All right, here we go. Last song. There you go. I'm making a fourth, by the way. But I destroyed it because I didn't like it. Ready? And a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone. Time to have some fun. If you're fuck. I sung the beta version of the song. I have a beta and
Hard Hat's a fake.
Dude, I'm absolutely fake with the sticks. Oh my god. I prefer the beta version's intro, but it doesn't sound as good into the middle segments. That's why I have to Alrighty. Hello everyone, time to start the show. We have just begun, time to be undone. Smooth taste that you lack, time for a daily heart attack. I can't see the light, but I want to see flight. As you can tell, way more edgier in this intro than the other two. Hello everyone, time to have some fun. If you're all alone, go pick up your phone. Hello everyone, time to have some fun. If you're all alone, go pick up your phone. Numbers on the screen don't know what they mean. Walk around town getting all the clicks. Hello everyone, time for some fun. Don't forget the stream and don't forget the dream. Welcome, welcome, we just started. Now's your chance to be a big shot. It's time to be big, time to really shine, time to wow them all, time to force myself, time to feel the pain, time to remember my reign, time to hyperlink along, time to be ignored. They're requesting, they're demanding, they're going to make me insane. No gain, more pain, can't maintain. Pause the stream, maintain the dream, or going to the extreme. Fight for the light to see a flight. My name is Swiggity. I am here to say, with the power of memes, I'll stand in the day, saving the stream and the dream, baby. Maybe I can be a big shot. Make sure to tie the knot, stand out of the darkness from my life. Get the wife, get to the height, get in sight, see my flight. Curtains close the darkness away. Can't believe the audience rings as I spring to become what I bring. They see me as a king. Oh wait, that's just me. At these rates, I can't see straight. Time to close up. Time to lock them up. Time to all them all. Hey, it's time to be big. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Waiting for the phone shown to be forever alone. I can't catch a bone. I haven't grown not one bit, not at all. Oh heavens, that's the phone. Heading into the unknown. Hope it's an enduring fan. Do you want to be a big shot? Hello everyone, time to have some fun. If you're all alone, go pick up your phone. This is where it ends. Pretend it's just a trend. This is quite a shock, but it's all about rolling walked. Sweet is just in sight. He wants to see light. Let him have his flight. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if that was hollow, but he can just unfollow. Thank you, Hobo, for an awesome, awesome cover. Woo! Yeah, as you can tell. Oh, apparently let me sing the Swiggity Anthem again.
Alright.
Not again, bro.
I believe I'll end off there unless you have anything else.
Give me a second.
Okay. I gotta escape while I have my chance, man.
You're killing me. Hold up.
I'm kidding.
I'm glad you like these, Zach. Oh my god, I forgot how so nice hearing my audience love it. But as you can tell, way more edgier, way more moody, way more weird, way more spammy, way more you know.
Bonus.
Weird is good, but not the edgy and cringe compared to the other song. Like obviously, there's a reason why the beginning of the other song was very cringe. You know? Yeah. All right. Does anybody in the chat have any questions for Bliztank or me to answer before this interview officially is over? And I'll sing more songs for you, Zach, after the interview is over. I don't want to kill Bliztank's ears. What are your thoughts on all of it? You can be honest. You can be like, oh, that one fucking blew.
I like most of them, especially the last one. It's just like I don't want there to be too
the last
much.
One the most?
Yeah, I just don't want there to be like too much repetition for the recording itself.
Yeah. Can Bliztank sing? Clucker asked if he could sing.
Give me a song?
I was like, yo, sing one of my bangers, bro.
No, give me like a song that I can just see the lyrics to, you know.
Oh, can you sing Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Yeah, no, I got you. I'll pull it for you.
I bet.
Because I want my audience to hear this as well. Alright, here we go. You ready for this? I'll give you a countdown. I'll give you a countdown. I might sing, I might duet with you. You ready? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this is like a great way to end your interview, though. I'm not gonna lie.
We're no strangers to love.
Get in it, Bliztank, come on!
You know the rules, and so do I. Full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make understand.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Woo! Get it.
We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each. It's not starting yet.
And ooh, give you up. Come on, Bliztank, get in it. Never gonna give, never gonna give you
No,
up.
Never
Ooh,
gonna-
give, never
never
gonna
gonna
give you up.
For so long,
Get it.
your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Woo! Let's go! Bliztank with the balls.
How was it?
I was fucking god tier, bro.
Nice. There's a few times where I like started too soon. You know, it's just like a mismatch.
Oh yeah, it happens. Yeah.
But
yeah.
I kind of enjoyed that.
I'm glad. I did too. I got 400 bits for that, so thank you, Bliztank. Klecker says you're invited to his karaoke.
Excellent. Let's make a karaoke team.
So is that going to be an interview now?
Yes, that is in the interview.
Yes.
I am glad we got that.
Oh, let's go.
I'm definitely doing timestamps for this one. It's a special. This one is good.
Swiggity special. I told you, man. I gotta make myself remembered in these
interviews. And we're at the 3-hour mark.
Woo! Let's go! Damn! I did a whole MVM tour, pub stomped, and off class, and like another MVM tour. I did 2 tours and then a pub stomp.
Honestly, this is great. Like, I actually really enjoyed that last bit of karaoke.
I'm glad. It was nice. It was nice. I had to help you. I had to help you out for the banger, bro.
It's definitely a first for their interviews, I tell you what.
Oh yeah. Hey, first for everything in life. What can I say? That's the most fun. That's the most fun in life. Achieve it.
Any other questions or anything you think we'll get to?
I'll ask the chat. Any of my lovely Legans? Do you guys have anything in the chat like to talk about me or Bliztank? And yes, I will sing more later after Bliztank and I ended the interview. My voice is still going strong. Damn, I love my voice. Anyway.
Yeah, and I'm down to voice shit or whatever, but it's just like, I don't want to keep like artificially stringing along the recording.
Oh yeah. Of course. Now you're chilling. But let me see. Did I miss any clips? Oh, we gotta also send my RGL as well.
I already got it.
Swiggity, your favorite artist. Oh, what an honor. I think that's it for questions. You have anything for me real quick, Bliztank?
Answer the question. Who's your favorite artist? Oh no, saying Sweetie is better than. Sorry, I'm a little bit drunk.
You're good. Nice, man. You got drunk mid-interview. I don't blame you.
I've been drinking for the bit, though.
Wait, did I have 1,500 followers? Hold up, real quick. I might have 1,500 followers. I'm like right
1.5k, yeah, it says so on the thing.
No, then ignore that. It rounds up. It's stuff. Hold on, let me check. Yo, moment of truth, guys. Fuck, I'm 3 off.
Alright, 3 people who watch this recording go sub to Swiggity on Twitch.
Follow, yeah. God damn. 3 off. So close.
I've been Bliztank, Swiggity has been Swiggity, Karaoke has been Karaoke. We've had a musical now, it's great, and Twitch chat has been Twitch chat.
Woo!
Bit of a first.
Oh wait, can I say my outro real quick for the interview?
Yeah, say it.
Thank everybody for having me. My name is Swiggity, aka Hardhat Jones, aka Gavin the Jedi, aka Gavin the Washup, aka Gavin the Brave, aka iPoop11, that's my Roblox name, Gavin the Human, and my favorite name, Swiggity himself, with only one eye. That is correct. Have a great one, guys. Remember, twitch.tv/Swiggity, if you guys want to see me live. Also, give Bliztank a sub on YouTube. He deserves it. God bless him for interviewing me. It was fun. I liked the karaoke. It was very fun, energetic. I promise you guys will love this whole thing. I'm very glad you guys stayed for the full ending. And as always, I'm Swiggity, and you guys are my future Legans upcoming. And God bless Bliztank for having this. And me and Bliztank are going to destroy Advance this season. We're going to win Advance, and it's going to be so hot. And yeah, that's it. I'm glad Hoy's gone. And with that being said, we're gaming.